Let's go. Water cleans me. God me. Tiger, please strengthen me. Meditation music cleans me. Gon' guard me. Tiger, please strengthen me. Sisters with pool. Sisters with pool. Sisters with pool. Yay, sisters with pool. Let's go. Sisters with pool. Let's go. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sisters with Pool. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess Child.
I'm the Water Goddess. Hey.
Red Tiger Goddess.
What is up with our people? What's up, y'all? We back. Listen, y'all, this
I can't
moon
hear
been
nobody.
here. We can hear you, though. Can everybody hear us? What's up, Jazzy?
Can anybody?
What's
Can
up?
you hear me?
We hear you fine.
You hear me?
Red, can you hear us?
I can hear y'all.
Hey, daughter. Hey, beautiful.
Y'all
Can y'all hear us? Well, we hear you
okay.
just fine. You need to bring.
I don't know. I hear you now, but I couldn't hear you.
Oh. Don't start that tonight because Red couldn't see me. I'm trying to come back. I was just about to tell him, y'all, this moon has been tearing the moon up, child. I have had so many emotions, so much. I'm going to be transparent tonight, child. Today was a do not disturb mode on my phone day where I had to kind of just, you know how you had them ugly tear days and you just, you got to let that shit out. Like, there'd be a lot going on. And sometimes I was saying to Red that, you know, when changes happen, major changes anyway, there's a big ass shift. And when that shift happens, child, you already know it is a lot that happens during the shift. And sometimes when you're not prepared for it, a lot can happen. So I'm telling y'all this, release some of that stuff. Don't sit in the shit though. Release it if it comes up. Sometimes people really need to cry and you just so strong you don't cry like you're supposed to. But child, let that shit out. Okay. Sometimes you need to sleep. I see you, Jazzy. Sometimes you need to sleep. Yeah. But y'all know what we are on tonight, what the vibes is. We are doing live readings. You can cash at Moon Butterfly 28 with any donation if you would like to skip the line. If you would like to do an ancestor pull tonight, it will be 11:11. There are no free readings after 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Okay. Oh, but yeah, relaxing. Yeah, releasing a lot. Releasing is a beautiful thing when you look at it correctly. Now, we're gonna let some of y'all pile in real quick. We do got Jessica and Derek. So whenever y'all come in here, let us know. But let me tell y'all something. The ugly truth sometimes is that no matter how awoke you are, or how spiritual you are, or how much you have things together for others, there's times when you're still operating out of the physical within your own being because you're flesh too. So it's okay to have those moments, but what is not okay is to sit in it. And what Spirit is kind of giving me tonight, and this is nothing but confirmation, is that you got to allow the changes to happen. And sometimes, even if they're uncomfortable, let them happen. Let them happen, especially when you asking for shit. Hey, Cotton Candy, what's up, girl? Shout out to all the goddesses, the beautiful ones in the building, y'all. Child, how y'all been feeling, though? We heard Jazzy say that she been sleeping and releasing. Goddesses, what y'all been on tonight?
I'm tired. You know I was tired. I've been tired, like for real, the last couple of
making you sleepy, child. Okay, what about you, Ray?
I feel good. As I was telling Moon earlier, like sometimes when you know certain things, instead of actually feeling your emotions and releasing your emotions, you kind of like just, I don't know, like thinking them or just not really allowing them to be felt. And eventually it does catch up to you. And, you know, you're going to release them one way or another. So probably better to release little by little. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I said probably better to release little by little because sometimes, you know, you're trying to be positive and you're trying to be this and that, but you're not allowing that human experience even for just like even if it's for a day or even if it's for a couple hours, like let them tears out. Let yourself feel.
Right.
So I've been trying to do that.
Yeah, you gotta let yourself. You have to, man. Like Spirit told me, like I went to, and you know what? It's a crazy transition because I said I need. Okay, Spirit said you gotta go. I hopped up on a train with my children. We went to DC, did some time with family, took some time to myself too. However, I didn't take a lot of time up there really to focus on me. I was like really releasing and seeing a lot of family, but this reminded me that I still have to, Moon got to focus on her too, So
yeah,
that is what's been going on, y'all. But how are y'all feeling? How are y'all? It is 16 of y'all right now. I know listen, y'all just piling in here, but make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button in YouTube. If you're on Facebook, leave a comment, leave a heart, leave something, child. Let me see who we got up in here today. Let me ask y'all, have y'all been okay? Have y'all been doing anything in preparation for like anything coming up or like projects that you've been working on? What y'all got going on? Any projects? I haven't plugged any of y'all businesses in a moment. So what are y'all doing? Let me know what we can plug. If you got samples and you want me to show them and you want us to display that, we have over 2,000 plus people in our group. We get over 2K views sometimes. So let us know. We'll plug y'all in. Okay? Oh, Jazzy, what you got going on, child? Yes, I love it. Stepping out on faith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. Let me get when Water Goddess, we got you. Hey, Goddess, peace to you, Dion. We got Miss Dion. She would like to get her reading tonight. She's coming in early.
The free reading?
Yeah, she would like to be added to the free reading list. Book your travel with Miss Jazzy. Yes, get into it, y'all. So y'all want to do some travel? It's good to know, Jazzy. No, that's not my girl in the building. What's up, Lola? Where's that baby at, child? Where is our Sistas with Pool baby at? That's our baby too, child. Where is he at?
He still got like 2 months, don't he?
I thought she had the baby. Am I wrong?
What?
Could be.
How do they get in touch with you, Jessica?
Lola, I made up something. I said you had the baby, child. You ain't had the baby. Jessica.
You better get them strawberries done.
Okay, chocolate covered strawberries and treats, preparing for Mother's Day orders. If y'all in that DMV area, y'all better tap Jessica. She does them infused as well, y'all. Y'all better tap in. So we're gonna go ahead and get the readings flowing.
Are you shipping yet, Jess? Let me know when you start shipping. Because
she was late last week. She is not playing tonight, honey. All right.
I'm ready for him. He's trying to go full term. When is your due date, Lola? No, I'm about 34, 35 weeks. Yeah, I thought she had.
Oh, yeah, I made up a whole thing, child. Maybe I had that in my mind. Okay, I had that in my mind.
You speaking into it in existence as the baby coming early, okay?
No, I'm not. Don't listen to her. I made that up. I just really did. She probably named the baby.
How she's carrying? She's carrying like real already.
Shay, we got you. Go ahead and add Shay to the free list. I'm ready for him. He's trying to go full term. Okay. I think I seen that you named. I think I seen the post with the name of the baby, and I just assumed like, oh, he's here. I made up that shit. Okay, don't listen to Moon. We're gonna go get this reading started, y'all. We got Jessica and Derek gonna skip the lines. Who y'all want to go with first?
Let's do Derek. We did Jessica last week.
All right. I know they are in the building. I seen Jessica and Derek is not too far behind. So let's get this started for Jessica and Derek. Let me clear my energy out over here. Hold on. Excuse me, child. All kinds of stuff happening. All right. So thank you, Spirit. Ashe. We said we doing Derek, you said?
Yes.
Oh, she would like to do a sample. Let her do that sample. Do that sample ship, y'all. Who wants to be a volunteer to order some treats and see how that go? I got you. She said, "Oh, your blood pressure was high." And okay, got you. Beautiful. You almost there.
I want a sample ship, so send it to me because I'll eat it and I want it. Give me that. All of that.
You got to pay for shipping.
I know. First of all, I'm gonna tip my sister anyway, so you just be quiet over there.
Whatever, you know, I'm a businesswoman. Plugging the business for her. Plugging, okay? Plug it away.
Never.
Lola, let's add Lola to the free list, please. I'll show you. Come on, I'm ready to breathe again. She did it. All right, you said we doing Derek, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure. I heard Derek. I just want to make sure. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's get into it. I'm ready to work tonight, child. Let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. Let the car speak to Derek. Thank you, God. That's our Shay. What do we have for Derek? What do we have for him and the moon? Implicit, what's up, beautiful? Shout out to the mod squad in the building.
Hey, Implicit. Right.
It's 74 of y'all. Let's get them likes up, y'all. All right, thank you, Spirit. I'll show you, Derek. Oh. Okay. Well, this is what they wanted me to go to, so we're going to get into it. All right. Peace to the God. Rick the Ruler. I don't know where you at, sir, but anyway, it's 9:12. You are on deck. I got a fiery climax approaches. This is a full moon in Aries card. Now, when I studied the energy from this card, right, the Spirit right away was giving me chills as I looked at it. This talks about patience being tested a lot during the season. Like, the way I'm seeing it, the way Spirit is, I'm gonna make sure I'm correct. Okay. It's like hills. Like, there's going to be ups and downs where you are going to be tested on your mood. But this is the time. I'm giving you the warning. This is going to be a test. Spirit is going to be like, let me see what he do. Let me see if he understands it now. Let me see if he got it. Please, whatever you do, don't fail, because the Spirit really is trying to take you somewhere different during this season, and they want to elevate you, but you're going to have to get a hold of this energy that holds you and gets you angry. You're going to have to find a way to work through it, because you're going to be tested. This is saying fiery. Something is approaching that will ruffle your feathers or whatever, but fight through it, because on the other side of that shit is everything that you want. Ashe.
Ashe. All right. So I get for you a blessing of a door closing. A blessing of a door closing. Let me get a close up on this card, okay? Blessing of a door closing. So sometimes it'll feel like 1 minute nothing is happening, and then all of a sudden everything seems to happen at once, right? And so once a door closes, sometimes we feel like, oh my God, that's the end. That is the end of everything. This is the end of my freedom. This is the end of my, I can't do what I want. This is the end of my relationship. This is the end of this. This is the end of that. And you feel so stuck because you know that door is closed now. And you like, man, fuck this shit. It's just the end. I feel like giving up now. But before you know it, another door opens. Another one opens. And you walk through it, and it's a bright new life. And it's one that you can really be proud of and really truly be yourself in, and really just have people around you that appreciate and love you for you. And you don't got to play fake, and you ain't got to pretend, and you don't got to do none of this extra shit that you had to do with all these other people. It's really important that you understand that a door closing is not the end of everything. And you can't sit in that woe is me energy, because if you do, you'll manifest the end of things that aren't supposed to come to an end. This isn't the end. This is just the start of a new beginning. So you have to figure out a balance of how am I going to be able to handle, things ending, and then also handle the fact that new things are coming. Spirit says it's time to do some meditation. You got to find an in-between, a balance between work and home, a balance between negative emotions and positive emotions. You got a lot of shit going on in your head, and not necessarily a lot of shit actually going on in your life. It's not as deep as you're making it. So sometimes we got to relook at the situation and kind of figure it out differently. Okay. Ashe.
Ooh, child, she spoke to me too, but go ahead, Ashe. I got chills. Go ahead, child.
All right, King. You got 8 manifestation, which makes sense. So Spirit is just trying to remind you, watch your words, watch your thoughts, because those things do become physical. Those things do show up. And also start keeping track of little things that you manifest, write them down in a book, so that you can reflect on those things, because I think you energy they give me is that you manifest things all the time, but don't realize that you have the power that you have. You overlook it. Maybe if there's some big things that you want to manifest, and it's not coming yet, you're kind of looking at it like, no, that's not really what I can do. I don't have as much power as I think I do, or but you do, and you need to start really paying attention to your words. You need to really start paying attention to your thoughts, and you need to try to stay as positive as possible, because these things will show up. So just with when you're powerful, you just have to be careful. You just have to be responsible, and that means sometimes even if something negative slips out of your mouth and you feel it and you hear it, then you might want to kind of try to spin it. Like I ain't got the money. I don't have the money right now, but I will have it by the end of, figure that out, because you do have that power, and the minute that you start acting like you do, the rest of your body will respond. Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. You heard that. The rest of your body will respond. Y'all speaking tonight, child. Okay. Let's keep this thing moving like we do. Let's update the list real quick. We got some skip the lines that came through. I think we got all of our free lists together on the skip the line after Jessica. We got Miss Cotton Candy with her ancestor reading. We got our girl Olivia with her general read. And
Olivia, I just tagged you, Olivia. My bad. I'm sorry, Olivia. I didn't mean.
Because she quiet. She watching, child. She quiet. He said, Ashe, Queens. Tell him Ashe.
Ashe.
And he got to get his comments in there too, where he had on his phone. Tell him we need the views. All right. So ain't no damn Ashe. All right. Let's keep this thing moving. My brother-in-law. All right, so let's go. Miss Jessica.
Vienna girl.
All right, let's get into it. Clearing this energy for Jessica. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Hello, y'all. What's up, y'all? Okay, go ahead, Tatum. Helping. Ashe. What's up, Frankie? That's all we know is him. I can't see his name, but I know when he said good people of the free world. That's my boy. What's up? Peace to the God in the building.
Get on here. I want to watch fucking 8 Mile. He make me so mad. Yes, people of the free world.
Oh yeah. Shut up, fool.
Hey,
hey, beautiful. I miss y'all. I miss y'all.
Hey, Roxanne. Y'all, that's my cousin. That's Brenda's sister, Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne, peace, beautiful. Thank you for joining. All right, thank you, Spirit. Well, I'm getting all kinds of chills. Roxanne, you done bought chills in here, child. Roxanne, child. As soon as you said your name, I got all kinds of chills. Thank you, Spirit.
Every time I say her name, my kids start singing that damn song. Roxanne, wanna be your man.
Roxanne. I want to be your man. Hey.
We are beautiful and well, love. I hope you are. Destiny said, we love and miss you too. Frankie said, that's where I got it. I never and never not use it since. Oh, you got it from 8 Mile. Every time you get on
makes sense. That makes sense. All right, Jessica, for you, beautiful. Oh, yeah. I got the 10 of fire. The 10 of fire. Look at her. Look at her. She's stressed out emotionally. There's a lot going on. This is talking about health problems triggering due to stress. Now, Spirit is talking to me too. They're giving the word to you. They're like, look, you can't take on everybody's everything. Sometimes you have to understand that it's not personal. Sometimes you have to understand, your emotions and things, and realize that your emotions are important. Your Spirit is like, look, you have a problem with holding your emotions, and then when they finally fucking come out, it's like, no. I was just talking about this earlier. You're one. let the emotions out. Don't hold them in. Don't keep saying whatever, trying to act like if you missing and you loving something, speak it out. Cry, speak your emotions. Spirit says you can no longer hide under like, your emotions anymore. If you have to cry, cry. And you don't have to be apologetic for that shit. Cry and let it out, because the Spirit says you're going to trigger a lot of emotional distress if you keep on allowing things to trigger you this way. Okay. So let's reevaluate. Let's find a healthy way to deal with certain things. And once you do that, you'll find a good balance, between life shit and little shit. You'll find the balance you're looking for, child. Ashe.
Ashe. So I just comment my name for a reading. Yes, ma'am, Roxanne. You know what? I'm just going to write your name down right now. And hopefully we will be able to get to Miss Roxanne. She is new tuning in, so praise. Thank you for tuning in. Jessica, I got for you a blessed heart. A blessed heart, okay? Did you know that your heart is the gateway to your soul and that your soul is eternal? So if you knew that, or you know that, why do you not know that you are free, protected, and blessed? Why are you operating in a space of, I can't, things are not going to work out, this is not happening right, I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed, I can't focus, I don't know what to do? And it comes and goes in waves. I can feel it. It comes and goes in waves. You're not like this all day. You're not like this all night. And it could be baby hormones. And it could just be a lot of fear. And it could just be a lot of changes are happening. You got a lot of shit going on, rightfully so. So like Moon said, if you feel like you need to cry, then cry. If you feel like you need to scream, then go scream. But you need to know without any other doubt in your mind, without anything else happening, that you are protected, you are blessed, you are free, you are not stuck, you are not isolated, you are not alone. You have to know these things, and that your heart is a like, again, I said, it's a gateway to your soul. Your heart is a gateway to your soul, so you have to listen to it. Moon be like, it's the closest space you have to spirit, your heart, right? Closest space you have to spirit. So when you feel like something is missing or you don't know what to do, look within yourself and find what you're looking for in other people inside of you. Sometimes other people got a lot of their own shit going on and they can't necessarily see you clearly. That doesn't mean they don't love you. That doesn't mean they don't care about you. That doesn't mean they don't want you in their life or whatever. But sometimes other people have so much shit going on that they can't see you clearly because they can't focus on themselves right now. They can't even see themselves clearly. So if I can't see me clearly, and when I look in the mirror, it's all distorted and shit like I'm on a trip, then how you expect me to see you clearly? Sometimes we have to kind of look outside of ourselves and our own personal feelings of what we got going on when we're not receiving something from someone and realize that they have shit going on too. So sometimes if you change the way you are, responding to someone's negative behavior, or stop repeating yourself, stop telling people what you want, what you need, give it to yourself. I really need some pampering. I really want some cuddles. I really need, y'all, I cuddled with these damn kids tonight. Okay. Sometimes you got to just change the need of self and give yourself what you've been missing. And then when other people see like, okay, well, she doing this, she doing that, they're going to come around, because what's for you is always going to be for you. What's ordained for you is yours. So don't worry about it disappearing, because if it was able to disappear, it wasn't yours to begin with. Remember that you are free, you are protected, you are blessed, and you are divine. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 67 physical activity. And I'm getting a big nature component with this physical activity. Obviously, do what is within reason for you, but it's time to do some stress relieving things. It's time to physical activity. Let's be honest, it's a mental thing, it's an emotional thing, it's a physical thing, and it helps with all of those. So if you could take some walks out of nature and breathe and just kind of get out of your head for a moment, because that is where, as Water Goddess and Moon are talking about, where that heart space can kind of open up. You can get a clear signal You don't have a whole bunch of this and this and this going on to like, jam that frequency. You can have a connect to the ancestors that you're missing. You can have a connection to nature, both, whatever, but also be, walking or doing whatever to just help you breathe, relieve some stress, release, some endorphins, keep yourself against, guard yourself against cortisol, just all sorts of beneficial things that, for your health, but for your mentality, for your emotions, for your physical well-being. They say it's time for you to get moving a little bit. When you're feeling not at your best for whatever reason, it's not always the easiest to get up and be physical. It's not always the easiest to get up and do something when you're feeling a certain way. But push yourself, maybe get somebody else that is going to, I don't know, set up the situation so that it kind of forces you to do it because it will make you feel better. Ashe.
Ashe, child. Okay. All right, y'all. So y'all know what it is if y'all just joining us. If you would like a free reading, comment your name. If you do not feel like waiting for the free reading list and you would like to skip the line, Cash App Moon Butterfly 28. Any donation. If you would like an ancestor reading to hear what the spirits have to say from your ancestors, 1111. Right? Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yo ancestors. Okay.
It's not your yo.
Hey, Lovejoy.
What's up, Lovejoy? How are you, beautiful? Let's go ahead, clear energy out. We're gonna go ahead, Miss Cotton Candy. Where are you for your ancestor reading, child? Y'all tapping in tonight. Shout out to all the beautiful people coming in here. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, make sure you are liking, hitting the heart, and leaving a comment. She said, woo, ashe, ladies. Readings were on point. We both can relate. Both of them. Okay. That's why y'all come here because, we make sure spirit speaks. This is what we do. If we have some time to take off sometimes, whatever, but y'all come back because y'all know this is what spirit does. We PayPal.
The Cash App is going across the screen. Is Moon Butterfly 28.
Somebody asking about PayPal. What is the PayPal?
She said, "What's the Cash App?"
I wasn't talking about that one. Somebody said PayPal, ladies.
PayPal is Miss Amaris 919@gmail.com.
Okay, yeah, because I can't remember mine off the top. But the Cash App is going across the screen. Moon Butterfly 28. So they go Cotton Candy. She said, I'm here. I know you here, child. I want to make sure that you were still here, alert. You ain't dip out. All right. So we're gonna clear the energy. And go ahead and get this ancestor reading together. So y'all hear me silent. That's me connecting with spirit and see who they bring forward. Okay. So give me a moment, y'all. Hold on. Clear it out a little bit more because I'm getting all kinds of chills from these people tonight. All right, thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Why? Okay, well, let's see what you're talking about. Okay. She said, I'm starting to like this. All right. Ashe. Just help me understand. What I'm trying to say. Okay. What message do you have for her? Where you want me to go? She said, okay, hold on, child. Hold on. Let me catch up with you.
Miss Aisha, thank you, love. I'm putting you up now.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's telling her. Okay, Ashe, let's get into it. Beautiful. For you, Cotton Candy, when I asked Spirit to bring forth who they have, the first thing I heard was, I'm starting to like this. And she said, I'm starting to like this. I'm like, oh, okay, come on in, child. So when I connect with her energy, this is definitely a motherly figure. This is somebody who's been here before in this space because she said she likes this. She likes being able to talk now and speak her piece. Okay. So when I asked her to kind of speak a little bit real quick about like what's going on, what she wants to come in and say, one thing that she keeps talking about is you focusing is something about your money, like something with your money. She keeps saying, I don't know if it's either it's a worry or concern or you trying to, but whatever this is, she keeps saying baby, this ain't the time for you to worry about that. She said, am I saying it correctly? She says, do what you keep saying you're going to do, and everything is going to work out. Like, it's something with that, something like that. And how I know, because she's drawn me to pull the card, it's time to take action. So this card is heavy when she speaks to me about there's something more to your story than what you're doing now. Like, you may be sitting to figure, whatever it is, trying to figure out what it is, or you want to do it, but it's not like things in front of you. It's like she keeps saying, you said obstacles, right? That's what, okay. Something about obstacles or blockages in the way. But look, they only can be in the way if we allow them to. So it's time to take action, she keeps saying. Everything that happened in your life, like, it wasn't for no reason. You were called to be who you are. She says, baby, you are stronger than you know. She said, hell, you way stronger than me. I could have loved you more, but she just wants you to know, like, it's time to take action. It's time to do all the things you want to do. Like, it's time. If it's moving, if it's whatever this is, it's time. You can do it. Ashe. Wow, you on my ass. I'm telling her the same thing. She on my ass to tell you, like, she's not playing. You can do it. Sorry, y'all. Ashe.
I say, okay, beautiful. I get a female energy for you. I want to go with grandmother, but it also could be a great grandmother. And she kind of says, like, yeah, your head is always in the clouds, baby. Your head is always in the clouds. And right now in this season, you're going to need to stay focused. You're going to really need to stay focused in this season. It's going to be time for you to, she said, it's time to stop playing little kid games. Stop playing little kid games with these people and let them know that you're not playing. You're going to be 10 toes down for self. She said you got to find your purpose. What is it? I don't know if you have a hobby or a gift that you're not really focusing on, but whatever it is, she said it's part of your purpose. It's part of your true purpose. So you need to get it together, and there's money to be made. There's a bag to be made in this. So I don't know what your spiritual gifts are, if you have any, or what your talents are that you're not really pursuing right now, or it's like a side thing maybe that you've been doing off and on. But something that keeps you really like calm, like you're happy when you do this. She said there's a purpose for that. And right now in the season, you got to go back to it, and you got to figure out what your purpose is and stop taking these gifts for granted, because Spirit gave them to you for a reason. She says she's very proud of you. Don't get her wrong. She's proud of you. She's proud of everything you've accomplished, all the hard work you put in, all the hours you do put in. She said she see you. She said, but you don't have to slave over a job to make ends meet. There's something higher. There's something better for you. You don't have to be a slave to no job, to no man, to no kids, to no people in general. You're not nobody's slave. She said you don't have to be a slave to nobody. Okay. Then we go to the cards. I get the Ace of Winter, the Ace of Winter for you. And the Ace of Winter is an all right card, but it's talking about don't get discouraged when challenges come up. We're going to have a lot of challenges in life, a lot of challenges. A lot of things happen along the way of life. And so it's talking about don't get discouraged when these things happen. And it's important that you're communicating clearly. Your throat chakra is blocked. You're not communicating clearly. You're not telling people really how you feel about certain things, what you want, what you don't want, how you like this, how you like that. You kind of just sitting back trying to see if people notice. And what's that saying? Closed mouth doesn't get fed, baby. So even if they should have noticed or not, we'll take that into accountability later. But you got to open your mouth and tell people, like, I don't like that. Oh, that's really good. Make that again. Like, you got to let people know what you like, what you don't like. Otherwise, we can't get mad at them later when they don't know. And then again, it talks about what she was talking about. It talks about, there's these creative ideas that you have that are starting to come to life, and you really got to go there, sis. You really got to go there. I don't know what's holding you back. I don't know why you're not there all the way. I don't know if you like dibble and dabble and you're not sure financially you could do whatever. But you got some really creative stuff happening, and she wants you to know that, like, you can have it all, baby. You can have everything you want. Do not slack on the faith you have in yourself. If you slack on faith in anything else, do not slack on that faith, because the faith you have in yourself is going to take you places, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. For you, Queen, I also have I have a motherly or grandmother energy, and draw me to the card. We have fun, and you too must enjoy yourself. Okay, she said, you need to enjoy yourself more. You need to plan some things, even if it's just little things, to just raise your vibration, just to make you feel alive, just to remind yourself, that I don't know, kind of like that you got a pulse sometimes. Like she just wants you to, I don't know, like giving me this energy, like you are still young, you are still vibrant, you need to, you know, experience life, try different things. Like it's not, I don't know, like when you get in this space of looking at things a certain way, she just wants you to remember to, like, I don't know, do something that you had never done before. Try food you've never tried before. Like sometimes we overlook that the little things can just make us feel good and raise our vibration real quick. And if we do enough of those little things, we can kind of have a new lease on life. The other thing she's drawn me to is 96 forgiveness. And she's just saying, that's for you. That's for you. Work through it, do whatever you have to do, but you have to, cut ties with some of this pain, because the pain is not going to allow you to really, get where you need to go, stay where you need to be, allow yourself to be present for all these blessings that are coming for you. You have to cut those ties. It's gonna be the thing that makes you free. And at the end of the day, what you're really looking for is that free feeling. And that's also from, anything that you feel like you didn't do well or didn't do right. Let it go, because holding on to it is not going to do anything. It's not going to elevate you. It's not going to, help you move. Now, if you need to work through it, work through it. She's like, I'm not saying you can wave a magic wand and just be like, oh, everyone is forgiven. And forgiven does not mean that anything that anybody did was okay. It just means, you know what? There's no amount of tears. There's no amount of anger. There's no amount of holding on to it. There's no amount of resentment that's going to make me any better. That's going to get me to where I need to go. And she's like, and you're too special for that. And she said, a lot of the things that people did, that's about them. That had nothing to do with you. That's about where they at and what tools they had and what tools they didn't have. But in a lot of these things, you were innocent. And anything that you have done, she's like, you need to, it's done. It's done. Because there's no amount of punishing yourself. There's no amount of doing anything that's going to change what happened, and it's going to make a new result. You learn from it, you process it, and then you do something different in the future. But that's all you can do. She's also giving me this feeling of she wants you to start to just acknowledge your presence to yourself. Start to be okay with being alone. Be able to fill your day or half a day or a couple hours and know that, okay, these are the things. These are my attributes. These are my things that I just enjoy just being with me. Because out of loneliness and looking for different things, we'll chase a lot of people who don't deserve it. So what she's saying is just make sure, she wants you to get to that point where you really get to know yourself in a way that you can be just comfortable just being with you. And if you had to just be with you for, however long, that you could do it. That this loneliness she's saying it's like an absence. It's like, oh, there's something missing. And she said she knows where that comes from, but you've always been good enough on your own. And the more that you realize that you are enough, the more that you can look at yourself and be just comfortable. Like, hey, I bring a lot to me, then the more that you're not going to be looking for different things without, realizing it. And then she says she knows it runs deep. She's like, she's not trying to act like that's an easy task, but that's where she wants you to get to. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, hold on, Lord, I got you. Yes, divine wisdom. Hold on. She said she sent it. It may have came through twice. Let me see. Hold on. We got, so after Olivia, we got Aisha Neal with a general. This is a skip the line, y'all. We have Lovejoy with a general. We have Destiny with the ancestor, and daughter yours did not come through just yet. So I will let you know. I will double check when it comes through.
All right. And so y'all have not joined us before. We do skip the lines. So when you ask for a free rating, your name goes on a list. And right now I got Dion, Shay, Lola, and Roxanne on the free list. However, if someone pays before we get to you, then we skip you when we go to the paid person. And then at 11 p.m., if we have not gotten to you yet on the free list, we won't, because we do not do free readings after 11 p.m. So send any donation to Moon Butterfly.
I feel like we missed somebody though. I feel like somebody else had said something for the free list. Let me see. Hold on.
I didn't see nobody else. If I missed you, I apologize. Please comment your name so I can add your ass on here. Okay.
You had Lola.
I got right? Lola.
Okay, you got Lola. Okay, cool.
Lola, Roxanne, Shay, and Dion are the only ones I got.
Oh no, you on it? Okay, hold on. I might be lying.
Hey, you're wrong.
Yeah, no, I feel like so. I don't know. Okay, well, I can't go back that far. So anybody, if you have want to be on the free list and we forgot you, child, let us know. Okay. All right, so we're gonna keep this thing moving like we do. We have
Olivia.
I'm just checking. Daughter, making sure. Not yet. Okay. It don't even say pending on my end yet, daughter. So you might, I don't know, double check, refresh, because it's not coming through just yet, but we got you when it does. All right, y'all.
Hey, beautiful. Say hey, queen.
Hello. All right, so let's get into it. Olivia.
Get it together.
We making up songs for your name, child. Shout out to the mods in the building. You know what they said. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, please. And thank you. Y'all, we are in the 800s on YouTube. We're getting close to 1,000. So make sure y'all help the goddesses so that we can get this and spread this healing all over the world.
And look, y'all, I know we only got 5 viewers on Facebook, but y'all better put a heart up here. Something. We got 2 hearts. Y'all better heart
together. We got more. They all on YouTube, y'all. Shout out to YouTube in the building, because we got 126 people on YouTube. So shout out to y'all.
Yes.
It's amazing, y'all. We on the walk, y'all. We doing it. We doing it the right way. So
hey, Shayla, y'all, my little niece Shayla done popped in with the poppin'. Okay, that's Janet's mother.
All right, Miss Olivia, Spirit, thank you. Ashe, you said go to the moon. I'm talking to the moon. Oh, y'all was perfect. I love it. Y'all hear that? Where's Tyrone at, y'all?
No, he didn't. Where is Tyrone at?
Where is Tyrone? Somebody tag his ass for me, please. You probably like, I called you and whatever, because I'm telling you, I had my phone on do not disturb today. I'm sorry. I love all y'all. If you call me after, then you might have got me, but yeah, it was one of those. It's just one of those days that a girl goes through.
When I'm angry inside,
don't want to take it out on you.
Y'all get on my damn nerves. It's just one of the. It was one of those goddamn days, child. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, all right.
Don't take it
no. It didn't come through yet, but we got you, beautiful. All right, so let's get into it, Miss Olivia. As we busted out our little duets real quick, our little triplet thing real quick for y'all ass. Y'all haven't had a song in a minute. Y'all missed us, okay? Oh. Thank you, beautiful. Y'all know, and Sunny's one. I was gonna say, tell a friend, but she does that. Okay, don't take it. Okay, exactly. But my daughter, she does that. She, she sends a lot of love and a lot of people here because this is a healing space. And you know what's so funny? Water God is his boyfriend. He said, I ain't gonna lie, like y'all readings be on point every week. I'll be hearing what y'all telling me. Like, so, this ain't no play. We joke, but this ain't no play. Okay. All right, Olivia, child, let's get into it. Ashe.
Don't take it personal.
Oh, not my sign, not the new moon in Virgo, child. Olivia, for you, it's a time to give rather than take. Ashe. When I study the energy from Spirit, exactly what Spirit is saying for you, look at her. Look at the card real quick. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She has so much to offer everybody because she just has this energy about her and she wants so much. But, the Spirit says sometimes when we try to force things to be a certain way or we want things to be a certain way, they don't work the fuck out. And then we like, oh my God, why is it not working? I know this energy because it's me too. But Spirit is trying to tell you, like, slow down for a moment and really pay attention to like what's around you and what you see. This card is also talking about for you. Thank you, Spirit. They keep saying the end of something is coming. And so at the end, it's going to birth like this really great opportunity for you. They also said, like, think outside the box with the opportunity. So if you may have been like looking to apply to the traditional places, maybe open it up. I don't know what the fuck that means to your profession all the way, but whatever this is, Spirit is saying that like whenever the end of this is happening, is this new thing is coming, but they want you to also open up your mind because there's a lot of potential. So maybe apply to a few different places or something that you might have thought may have been out of your, I don't know what this is, but whatever this is giving you like an energy to really like go for it. They keep saying go for it. So go for it. This is a time to give rather than take. Slow down. Don't be judgmental in this season. Just watch your surroundings. But at the same time, focus on you because there's a lot of great things coming for you, beautiful. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. All right, Olivia, you ready for the tea? I get blessings without borders. Blessings without borders. Without even reading the card. Do you understand how deep that statement is in itself? Without even looking at the card and just like reading the statement. Blessings without borders. Sweetie, you got to learn how to let your walls down. You got to learn how to let them down. You got to learn how to break the motherfuckers down. You got to learn how to get rid of them motherfucking walls because you have your walls up so high and then your standards are up so high and then your ego is up so high and then your wants and your needs is up even higher. There's no way possible that anybody is going to meet the goals that you have set for them to meet because you have set some impossible goals. There are nobody can jump that high. You want people to jump. What's that song? Mary Mack. She couldn't jump. She jumped over the damn gate to get the elephant.
Miss Mary Mack. Okay. She jumped so high. She touched the sky.
Okay, go. Good for you, girl. You can touch the sky, but not everybody can get up there and touch the damn sky. Okay, not everybody is up there that high. Okay. All right, this card right here is talking about feel blessed in the presence of someone you love this moment in your heart. Feel blessed in the presence of someone that you love this moment in your heart. That means let down the walls, let down the borders, let go of the fear, let go of the expectations that you have set for other people and be happy in the moment because what you got right now, if someone else came into the picture, they're not going to love you the same. The heart space would be different. They may reach some of your high expectational hurdles and goals. However, the love is not going to be there. It's not going to be the same.
Mm.
And you can't take a lot of this shit with you, Olivia. It can't go with you. When you gone, it's just here. It can't go with you. But these soul ties that you make and these eternal connections that you make with people who are here, who love you, who make a bond with you, who are not, playing with your heart, those things are different. So, decreasing expectations, letting down walls, letting down the borders is going to be really important. Communicating is going to be really, really important in this season. And then just like know that you are living energy. You are living energy. And so you're flowing through human consciousness all the time. But you are energy. You like the ocean. So that means you can do anything. You forever shape shifting and transforming and doing all these things that only water can do. That's some powerful shit. So all the power that you have in you, manifest what you want in a different light. Think about what you want in a different light. Think about what you have, the blessings that you have, and then think about, okay, well, I want this to be a little bit better, or I want this connection to be a little bit deeper, or I want, this to be a little more stable. And focus on those things instead of trying to reach, so high up all at once. Because when you start knocking down the walls and the borders that you got up, things don't actually have to be that far away. Things are a little bit more realistic when the wall isn't so high. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 16, rebirth. And this rebirth for you, Spirit has given me like just kind of a season of you checking in with yourself and seeing, what things am I doing for me that I really want to just do, that are just coming from me. How do I define myself? Who do I want to be? And because Spirit's giving me that, like, sometimes you can be a little kid and you can run around the yard real fast one time, and next thing you know, you got parents saying, "That's my track star," and you spend the rest of your life trying to be that track star. You run a track and you don't even really want to be running track. You're doing things that are trying to live up to the role that people put you in at an early age. Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes it's like, well, you ain't never gonna be nobody, so you spend the rest of your life trying to prove. Well, I'm gonna get 5 degrees. I'm gonna work 90 hours a week because I'm gonna show y'all that I am somebody. And what Spirit's giving me is, in this rebirth season, just make sure that you are doing what you want to do because of you. That it doesn't come from anywhere else. You're not trying to prove anything to anybody. That you're just like, this is what I want from me, and these are the things that I want to do that make me happy, and that I'm able to be vulnerable because I'm authentic. I'm authentically, like, I'm living my truth. Like, this is not about me, So they kind of want you to dig deep in this season and just really look at things and say, are these the things that I'm doing just because I want to do them? And how do I define myself? Do I have to be the smart one? Do I have to be the hardworking one? Or is that what I want to be just because that's what I want to be? But Spirit's kind of really just giving me this energy of do a little soul searching and figure out, like, these things that I want to do, what is my definition of me? And is it coming just from me and what I want to be and what I want to do? Or is this undue pressure coming in different ways from my past? And if there's undue pressure, cut that and have this, again, rebirth and like, okay, this is my time to be who I want to be and do whatever feels right. Maybe it's a mix of things. Maybe I want to work real hard, but I also want to play hard because maybe that's another side of me. Maybe I want to, do something that's creative that I've never really given a lot of time or thought to because it didn't turn into dollars right away. But, Spirit's just really saying, tune in, tap in, because you're going to grow and you're going to continue to grow. And you don't have to just have one rebirth. This is going to be a season of you constantly redefining yourself, but on your own terms. And that's the most important part. On your own terms and trusting yourself that you can be vulnerable, that you can find out what it is that you really like. You can really get in touch with your authentic self, and everything is still going to be okay. And you'll be happier. Ashe.
Ashe, 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 ashe. All right, y'all. Let's get this thing moving and grooving like we do. Oh, there goes my babies. Hi. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Love you. I'm alive. I'm here. He gonna come in being shady, talking about Livia. I'm here. She was not the only one who asked for you. Thank you.
I know. I tried you too.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get this thing moving. So we have up next. Who we got?
All right. So we got Aisha Neal with the general read.
All right. Let's clear some energy out, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh, that was nice.
He said, right. I'll be okay.
Oh, I'm in Olivia's little comment. I'm sorry. Who are we on?
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah. We love you, Olivia. Olivia is a day one. We love her and appreciate her. All right, we are on Aisha Neal with a general. Aisha Neal with a general. Let the cards speak. I cleared some energy out already. Shout out to everybody who just came in the building. You know what we're doing. Live free readings. The banner is going across the screen. I can't talk. Screen. If you would like a free reading, comment your name. If you would like to skip the line, Cash App Moon Butterfly 28. There are no free readings after 11. So if you've been on the free reading list waiting and we don't get to you, it's not on purpose. We're not being shady, but to skip the line, they don't feel like waiting. So you know how we do. But we are live Mondays, Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, child. So get into it. All right, Miss Neal. Where Miss Neal at? Where you at, child? Miss Neal, where are you at? It's 9:57. You are up next. Somebody tag her for me, please. We gonna tag you, beautiful, because sometimes, you know, we have to hop in and hop out, or I got some shit going on, but we gonna
hokey pokey
and turn yourself around. Hey, Water Goddess by. You done made a whole fucking
reason. That is all about.
Yay! Y'all know when I get high, I get lit. I'll be making up songs. Y'all listen, she's crazy.
She try to say it's just me, but she crazy too, y'all. She crazy.
I know. I said, you know, I be getting high. You know, no, I don't get high. It's CBD. Hello, YouTube. CBD. It's
you
legal.
CBD. My baby just dropped off for me. Hit the whole CBD store.
Give me that CBD. Hey. She definitely
Renee, Ruby Red. Hello, goddesses. Hello.
You're embarrassing. Tyrone, bye. Get off the live.
Tyrone know he loves us.
He laughing. I should have never called his dumb ass. Okay. Y'all know the goddesses get lit and have fun. That's what we do. Just because you spiritual and you giving messages, they be on point. Y'all know, but we still have a good time.
Ruby Red girl. How you doing, beautiful?
That's why I say come get lit with the goddesses. Okay. All right. All right. Like let me go back. Your turn. It's 9:59. Thank you, Spirit. The cards have spoken. Let's see. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful.
We are the champions.
He was coming, called or not. That's my baby. I love him. All right. Miss Neal, where are you? I'm gonna pin it again one more time.
She already said she's here.
Oh, sorry.
You talking to Ty? She already said she's here like 3 times.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Anyway, I got for you a time for healing.
Praise.
And so when I look at what Spirit is giving me and I study the energy, it's like, you know, girl, it's like you've been through so much shit. People put so much shit on you. You giving me the strong one energy. Like you have to deal with so much strong energy shit. But you know what? Sometimes, and I know this all too well, the fucking strong one needs a break. She needs a break from it all. And Spirit said, this is your time for healing. And what that means for you, it means that sometimes you got to say no. Sometimes you got to put your phone on do not disturb. Sometimes You have to take a break, and it's okay if you do that. But this is like giving me like in this season, you need to really take some time for fucking self and figure out what the fuck that looks like for you. What does it look like for you? I don't give a damn about what, even kids, what nobody needs. Oh, that's cool. They know you gonna hold shit down, but what do you want? They also talk about people in your life. It's like some people who have given like needy energy, but they're not giving you. It's time to reevaluate that shit. Okay. I don't give a fuck who it is or what it looks like. Reevaluate that shit, because Spirit says, you know what? In this season, when you decide to live for you, shit gonna change. Just watch it. They're gonna change, and a lot of energy is gonna be like, oh, she ain't playing. And you ain't gotta apologize to nobody for that shit. This also talks about you also coming into a space when it comes down to the workspace. So I don't know if like thank you, Spirit. Some kind of a shift with the workspace. I don't know if either it's a transition with the job or you're thinking about like starting something else or new, but Spirit says this is the season. Clear your mind and do that, because there's so much shit that's gonna happen for you, girl. Get it together, kill that shit, figure out a way to kind of like just separate. Go on a self vacation. Sometimes that's walking. Sometimes that's a literal vacation. Whatever it looks like, do that. Ashe.
Ashe. Miss Aisha Boo, for you, I got a blessing of good fortune. A blessing of good fortune. Spirit says you're going to have a really good season. And this is much deserved, much needed, and much appreciated. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's talking about rich and rewarding experiences are going to really increase your spiritual awareness. You're going to start realizing as you open up your third eye and as you start getting more and more into your spirituality that all of the good things that you've done for other people is coming back to you. That karmatic transfer is on its way back to you, and everything that you've been doing for everybody else is about to be done for you. It's your turn to get pampered. It's your turn to go on vacation. It's your turn to get lit if you want to get lit. It's your turn to be happy, sis, in this season. So with that being said, it's talking about being inspired, feeling totally at peace, finding, your happy place and kind of just staying there. And for you, sometimes this is going to mean for you to be a little bit more humble and allow these things to roll in and allow these blessings to come, because sometimes you feel like you're not deserving, and that's not true. And you got to get the fuck out of that mentality of I don't deserve this, or this wasn't for me, or blah, blah, blah. Look, you deserve everything that everybody else got, if not more, and always know that. Okay. So with that being said, this is a tapestry woven in love, and you are the centerpiece, okay? Be inspired, be free, let your third eye open, continue to practice your spirituality, and know that, nothing that's been happening that's been fucked up or anything like that is going to follow you to this next season. You got this, baby. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I have past lives. Past lives. And what Spirit has given me for this is kind of, there's some people that might want to kind of confine you to who you used to be at different times. Oh, maybe this isn't the Aisha that I used to know, or oh, used to be a time where you would have done whatever, blah, blah, blah. You don't really owe anything to anybody but yourself, right? Because you're supposed to pour into you, and that's going to benefit everybody else. So Spirit's trying to get you ready for being more present and being, like, this person that I am today is experienced. Is not that person before that maybe you need, to because that's who you liked and that's who you're trying to put me back into. No, I'm grown now. I'm in this different space now. I'm experienced now. And, people sometimes don't like when people change because they need you in that role that they had you in. They need you in that definition and the way that you was acting before. And sometimes when we grow a little bit, it makes people uncomfortable. Sometimes when we grow a little bit, they may not like it. But guess what? It ain't up to them. It's not about them. It's about you. And if you're pouring into you and you're still just being, coming more so into your authentic self and leaving them past lives and them past things behind, you know, that's who you're supposed to be. Where you're at right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't let anybody interrupt you getting to your authentic place. Also, don't let anybody, make you feel bad for not being what they need you to be, not being what their definition of you is, because you may be grown now. You ain't in that spot no more. And just know that with that growth is gonna come new beginnings, and there might be some, growing pains, but at the same time, like, hey, I'm leaving that past stuff behind. Maybe that's who I was, but that's not who I am now. Maybe I see things differently. You want to keep going to the past and put me, oh, maybe this was better then, and oh, you were did it. No, this is for you to kind of define and say present, so that you can receive the blessings that you're supposed to receive, so that you can experience the growth that you're supposed to experience. And don't let anybody continue to try to put you in this box and basically retard your growth. This is for you to do what you need to do at your pace. The other thing is, if there's anything of your past that you're holding on to, you yourself and not other people, feel free to also let that go. Let that go. Let that either heal, grow up with you, or whatever, or just let it go. But we're trying to get you out of the past, trying to get you out of that, and just keep you present so that you can, again, receive all the blessings that are coming your way, because there are new beginnings coming for you, and you have to be able to receive that by being in the present. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I was over here listening, but I was off camera like my incident and shit. But child, y'all goddesses are on point speaking that shit. Okay, if y'all just joining us, y'all know what the vibes are. We're doing live free readings. You are so welcome, beautiful. If you would like a free reading, comment your name. If you would like to skip the line, Cash App Moon Butterfly 28. Y'all don't like to read the banner, but it's going across the screen, child. Who we got up next?
Let me make sure we don't have any more Cash App, sis. And if we don't, I'm gonna go ahead and read the line out so people know where we are.
Okay. Because daughter said she sent
Aisha
her.
Neal said, "On God, y'all on point tonight, all of you." Ashe. Thank you, boo. Ashe.
I didn't get daughters yet, so I'm about to ask her. Hers didn't come through. Unless she sent it to a wrong one, because sometimes she'll do that. Because I ain't get it.
She didn't send it to me. I don't
sometimes
have nothing.
She'll send it to my personal one, but I can't check it because I don't have that phone. We got Lovejoy up next. We got Miss Destiny with the Ancestor after that. You better go ahead.
Hey, Felicia.
Hey,
Lovejoy says she's also gonna send. If you send for the Ancestor, Lovejoy, we will do it. Yes, we will.
My light's going out. Y'all got
Lovejoy and Destiny with the skip the line. Our free list is looking like Dion, Shay, Lola, Roxanne, Serena, Natalie, Laseca, and Maria. I'm sorry if I screwed up your names. I apologize. We are going to try to get to the free list tonight. If we don't, you can catch us on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. Hold on.
You did, Laseca. You did what? You sent a payment, or I don't know what you did. Oh, you're not even talking to me. You're talking to somebody else. Oh, you might be talking to me. Let me know if you send a payment, then we'll look for it. All right. Ashe. After your general, she said after her general, she may get a ancestor reading. Okay, cool.
Cool. Hold on.
There's a Maria on YouTube that wants to be added to the free list, I guess.
I got it. Thank ya.
Okay, hold on. All right, so my light went out, whatever. So, okay, it just went out. I don't know. It's like they attacked me. It's all kinds of shit happening, y'all. I don't know. I can't make this shit up, but this is my life, so I'll use my whatever. All right, let's keep this thing moving. Who we got up next? Somebody said donated, so let me double check.
Donated. Okay, beautiful.
Daughter, I don't know where you sent your Cash App to, but I did not get it.
La Seca said she donated.
La Seca.
Oh,
Y'all don't really see me go.
I don't have it yet.
From La Seca?
I could be wrong. Hold on. Because I told y'all some energy came in here all kind of crazy. Like shit is like my light. It's weird. I don't want to talk about it. It was like fine. And then like it went out and then I plugged it back up and like shit won't plug. It's crazy as fuck. Okay. Hold on. I went back out. Let me just double check and see. La Seca. Here we go. It's coming through. We got La Seca. She want an ancestor?
I don't know.
La Seca, what kind of reading do you want, child? Then we got after La Seca, we got Lola with a general. Lola says she's not about to play with us. All right, so La Seca, let us know, and we're gonna go. She said that hit took me out. Cause something wrong with her ass. Look, the hit's taking you out. I'm over here, the spirit's fucking knocking shit over. I'm like, wait, hold on. Y'all see this shit on? I can't make this shit up. I don't care how high lit. No, not high. How CBD'd I get. The shit don't make sense. Okay. All right. So let's.
Well, I got all the way CBD'd and choked on my tongue. Okay.
Love Joy.
Ancestor.
No. Okay. It's La Seca. Normally it's 11-11, but you don't know that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the 11 since we're gonna donate. I'm gonna donate that for you because you don't know. But it's 11-11. But we got you. Okay, because you don't know. But we appreciate you. So thank you so much. She said she'll fall asleep. I know you pregnant. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. All right. Love Joy. Where are you? It's 10:12. Where are you? Somebody please tag Love Joy for me.
She should be.
You welcome, beautiful. You know y'all don't be reading the banner. You new, child. You don't be reading the banner. It's 11-11, but you only 11 cents. Like, we're not gonna do that. That's petty. We're not gonna be petty. No, you're new. We love you.
What you mean you didn't send my 11 cents? Bitch?
Okay, give me that 11. But
she's here. Love Joy's here.
All
okay,
right, she said right there with her general. Ooh, Love Joy. Let's get into it.
Natalie, you said my bad. Why you say my bad? Did I miss something?
So we might be missing shit. Hold on.
You okay, beautiful? What happened? Hold on.
All right. Love Joy with a general. Love Joy. Let's go to the angels. Let's go to the angels real quick. Spirit. Ashe. All right. Love Joy.
From the heavens
right at light, it's not giving me what I needed to give. It's not giving. Tyrone, where you at? It's not giving my, my glow. It's giving me like bright white light.
He said that's new. You usually petty.
Tyrone, bye. He had to come. I had a nerve to call and look for him. Lord gee, why did I do that?
He was missing you, brother. Okay, she missed her brother.
I missed him, but he's annoying. I forgot that part. Okay.
Whatever. He's fantastic.
He said, no, I was saying, Tyrone, bye. I was telling you that, it's not giving my glow. All right, Love Joy. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's lead to the cards. Thank you, Archangels. Show me what Love Joy. What message do we have? Oh, they showed me. They showed me, and they was wrong.
He said, "Because you love me, huh?"
He's so annoying. He's normally I call him like, "Where you at, ho?" All right, y'all. Miss Lovejoy. I got the 6 of Wind. The 6 of Wind. Look at this card. Now, first of all, when you see the card, it's kind of showing somebody being rescued away from some bullshit. But when I study from you, Spirit says that sometimes we all go through shit. We go through times where we don't speak about, we quiet, we don't say shit or whatever. But this card is talking about the end of some shit that you may have been facing or going through. I don't know what this means to you, but this is going to be the end of that. It says that there's going to be some sort of a relief, or if it happened now, already cool, but there's going to be a transition of some sort. But Spirit is letting you know, it doesn't matter what it's looking like. You can breathe. This card is giving me like, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but you can breathe because they say a welcome relief is coming or it's already came. I don't know what that means to you. But no, you don't speak about this often, but the Spirit talks about this is the end of like a depression or some sort of an illness. It could be depression, illness, whatever this may be, but this is going to be the end of that for you. Spirit is speaking specifically saying that you don't know that there's a time for you to not worry about things, and there's a time for you to put you first. A lot of people are getting this. This is a put you first moment. This is like, let yourself get this relief moment. Let you get all this whatever, because you know what? I don't care what you facing. The Spirit is telling me like, they're not even saying, oh, she gonna do this or that. They're saying fuck all that. They want you to know that relief is coming mentally, physically, whatever this means for you. But you're going to have to get a hold of certain emotions. Hello, get a hold of that shit. Get a hold of it. I don't give a fuck who it is. I know how it feels to be triggered and you just feel like you can and you whatever. But guess what? You control you. Stop looking outwards and saying they ain't doing this and who ain't doing that. Fuck that. You do for you. Thank you. Oh, Spirit giving me chills. Ashe.
Ashe.
She said,
Ashe. Okay. Look, y'all, I get excited when our cards kind of like intertwine and shit. So, a blessing woven in time. What's this just say? You just need some time. A blessing woven in time. So it says a present circumstances are guiding you to look deeper inside of yourself. When we suffer from mental illness, when we suffer from depression, when we suffer from, it don't even have to be that, everyday anxiety, stress, kids, men, women, life, money, whatever, when we suffer from these things, we have to look inside self to get out sometimes. And it's a human nature to look to other people for our help, but really it's inside of us. It's your soul that is able to help you. It's your soul that's able to release these things that bind you. It's your soul that's able to get you the fuck up out this mess that you got yourself in. If we was looking for other people to save us all the time and to fix things like we do as humans, we should realize at this point that shit doesn't work. It doesn't work. I mean, we search for it because it's human nature, but it does not work. You have to search inside of self, okay? And that's where you're going to start seeing things more clearly. Look first through the eyes of the soul, and then you're going to find all your answers. This is a card that's telling you there's a blessing woven in time for you. And it's coming. It's coming soon. It's a blessing that's coming to you soon. But you need this time. You need this time to heal. You need this time to rejuvenate. You need this time to reconnect. You need this time to meditate. You need this time to talk to spirit, because you got some shit you got to work the fuck out. And you can't work it out by going to this person and saying, help me. Going to that person and saying, help me. Looking at people around you and wondering like, oh my God, are you going to reach out? No, you got to reach out to self. And it's really sad with a lot of people who suffer from depression. I'm bipolar. A lot of people who suffer from depression, people are like, well, why didn't they talk to anybody? Or why didn't they, when they killed themselves and stuff like that, why didn't they reach out? Why didn't they talk to anybody? Why didn't they tell anybody? A lot of times the signs are not what you would think they are. The signs are not what you would think they are. It's not like, people are sitting here like really just, okay, I give up. No, there was a battle before somebody gave up. There was a battle to get this attention and approval and love from other people before they just gave up. The battle is really internally, baby. It's inside of self. So stop looking to other people to fix that shit and looking to you to fix it. Because once you fix it and you start loving yourself correctly, it's not no more battles. People going to be fighting for your attention, for your time, for your love that is no longer available to certain people. But it's not going to be with self anymore, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got 8 manifestation. Okay, so Spirit gives me, pretty heavily that things are going to look up for you. Prosperity is ahead, that sort of thing. But just make sure that, like, when your mind is getting you off track, when your eyes, I mean, sometimes I'm starting to feel like these human eyes are just for show. I mean, they're for our human experience. But when you want to go deeper, and when you want to manifest things, and when you want to tap into your divine side, tap into your divinity, you got to kind of leave these alone, because they will have you thinking that ain't nothing going right, and going farther into that downward spiral, than realizing, like, nah, sometimes I got to take my head off. Sometimes I got to close my eyes. Sometimes I got to take a nap. Sometimes I got to close my eyes and meditate. Sometimes I got to close my eyes and pray. Sometimes I got to close my eyes and just have faith and trust my source that, hey, you are leading me to my greatness. But make sure you're just careful of the words that you're speaking and the thoughts that you're having. And yes, you are a human being, and you are entitled to have times where, feeling like, oh, nothing's going right. But hear yourself and know that, try to change it up, even if it's at the end. Nothing's going right today, but tomorrow's another day. Or nothing's going right today, but I'm feeling really good, even when you're not. Because what you speak and your words and what you think, and you can convince your whole body is going to respond. Every cell in your body is going to react to what you're telling it. And the more you tell it that, the more you're going to go in that direction. And you know that works for the negative and the positive, because when you have times where you tell yourself this negative tape and got yourself feeling low, your whole body responds to that. If I tell myself, oh, you're a loser, whatever, people who think that and tell themselves that every day, their body goes along with that. And even when you don't believe it and you tell yourself you're a winner, your body and your actions are going to reflect that. So what Spirit is giving you is just to make sure that you know that when you're in this down space, there will always be an upturn. There will always be something coming up. And it's for your contrast and for your betterment to have some of these times that aren't so great, but so that you can stay woke, so that you can learn some stuff, so you can see what you're made of, so you can ante up and be ready for the next thing. But just don't ever forget that you can tell yourself that the good times are coming, because they are. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let's get into it, y'all. All right, let me get real quick on this. Skip the line. So after Lola, we got Natalie with the ancestor reading. We got Miss Natalie with the ancestor reading. So
what was Lola? Was Lola general or ancestor?
General.
Okay, and then Natalie with the ancestor.
We appreciate you, beautiful. Thank you, Lovejoy. Miss Destiny, where's our sis at? You are up next. Let's clear some energy, because y'all got all the chills. Huh?
Destiny, Laseka, Lola, Natalie.
Okay, Shay, let's keep this thing moving, y'all.
You should have one more.
Who?
You should have another cash app. Thank you, ladies, so much. You're welcome, beautiful Ashe. Well, I will. I know it's coming because I sent it. So
Roxanne, we have a general for Roxanne. Yeah. Somebody said y'all looking for me. Here I go. You up next, beautiful. Hey, here I go. My Destiny, you got to get me started. I'm supposed to be focusing, child. Hell yeah. Okay, here I go. Hey. Oh wait, hold on, water guys. Get into it, child. Lola. Her name. Oh, you ain't even do her song in a month of Sunday.
Her reading ain't come up yet.
Oh, okay, fine.
Her name was Lola.
Destiny vibe. Destiny always starting some bullshit. Okay, let's get into it. Because she always fucking the one. Okay, let's get into it. It's the ancestor reading for Destiny. Y'all hear me silent? I am connecting. These fools want to keep singing and shit, but I'm going to connect. Okay, give me a second. Ashe.
I'm going to focus on you. Okay.
Lola, don't start, Lola. Hey. Okay, y'all get on my nerves. Bye. Okay, focus. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You know, I'll be tickled. I always have to laugh because some of them be funny when they first initially say what they have to say. So if y'all hear me laughing, I ain't crazy. Ashe. What? Mm, okay. Draw me to the cards that you want her to hear. Draw me to the cards. Draw me to the cards. You are saying some heavy. You keep saying,
bless you.
What is it like a? Oh my god, Ashe. Okay, that's me. Thank you. Oh, I love you. Ashe, this is an ancestor reading for Destiny, and
Bless
right
you.
away, bless you. Spirit bought the energy of her grandmother, kind of an energy through like a grandmother energy, and she came through like, I got something I want to say. She loud and she wants to say it. Now, when she first comes in, what she wants to talk about, she says that something about this, like your business and whatever you're doing within your business. She keeps saying like, it's something with the funds or money. She keeps saying that in order for you to see things clearly, there's something with money that has to be invested. I don't know what she means by that. This may be something coming or going on now. But what she keeps talking about is this. You in and you out. She said, child, you got to learn. You got to stay in it. There ain't no in and no out. Don't you get discouraged this time. Don't you allow things to fall this time, she says. All this time, she says, you've been upset because people that have not, you felt like they haven't loved you correctly. You misunderstood. They judge you. They talk about you. It's something about them pointing fingers at you. She says, but I'm saying it like that. But she's saying basically, fuck all that. Forget all that. She says, don't you worry about it. Now, the card she's drawn to me for you is to hold your vision. This is like speaking that real shit. Hold your vision, child. Don't you allow things to get you off your shit. Hold your vision. Even when you don't make no sales, even when it don't look right, even when you're not making the money, when they're not responding, hold your vision and keep what you're doing. Keep what you're doing because she says, I'm right here with you. I know you hurt. I know you cry sometimes. She says, you also focused about certain things when it comes to your appearance. You don't got to worry about all that shit. Everything is going to come together at the right time, but hold your vision. This is giving me heavy, stay focused. I love you. She's with you. She wants to make sure you are always win, but you got to hold your vision. Nobody else but you. Ashe. Ooh, mama, I heard you, girl. I heard you. Shit.
I say. I get a young male energy, and I don't know who this is, if he's related to you or a friend, could possibly be a cousin. I'm not sure, but as soon as his energy came in, my head started hurting right here. So I don't know if he had a car accident, a brain injury, if he was shot, something though with his head at one point. His head is like, my head is killing me, like a shooting pain through my forehead. He says she knows me. It's gonna take her a minute. Okay. You want to acknowledge your child. He said you're such a good mom. He said you're such a good mother. You're such a good mother. She's such a great mom. But it's also talking about like, I don't know if you beef it with somebody or what, but he's like, you gotta add kindness into the things that the daily activities. You gotta be more kind. He's like, you're so genuine. Sometimes you could be a little too blunt. Make sure you handling things with kindness. So I don't know what that's pertaining to, but that's his warning for you. Handle things with kindness. It also says caution. So I keep seeing caution, like caution lights, caution tape. I don't know if he's trying to talk about how he died or if he's giving you a warning to like chill out with something. But it's like I keep seeing like the caution signs and then like caution tape everywhere. I don't know. I might can get something if you can validate who this is. But if not, then just know that he giving me caution signs. I feel like this could be a cousin, but it
He
could
has
also
a
be like
friend. I keep feeling like a friend.
he could be a friend. Like, you know how you got those friends that love you, but they not blood.
This
Like,
is a friend energy. Like,
like
I almost
that.
feel like he keeps saying she went to school with her ass. That's what he keeps saying. I don't know, child.
Yeah, he said she know, but I don't know. But I keep feeling like pain right here. You may have even like maybe dated him, or maybe he was crushing on you, because when he's smiling, he's like, she's such a good mom. She's such a good mother. So I don't know if he's like envious of or what, but his head is like, it hurts here. And then there's like caution tape. It said he's real funny. He goofy. He's real funny. So I don't know if you can remember him like that. But we're gonna go to the cards. I get the four spring. And it's funny I get the four spring because I said I think he liked you. She said, "Tell him I love him, whoever he is."
The four spring, all kinds of ancestors, child. I'm trying to tell you, that might be happening.
The four spring talks about being grateful. It talks about human experiences. It talks about falling in love. It talks about having things to celebrate, deep feelings, deep connections, peace, happiness, contentment with life, just being in a really good space. And it makes sense that he would pull this card because I feel like he had a thing for you. He was crushing on you or something. So he wants you to kind of like remember. I don't know if this is high school, middle school. I don't know what this is, if he even went to school with you. Maybe he lived in the neighborhood. But I got a thing for you, baby, you know. Okay, he has a thing for you. And basically he's just acknowledging you, letting you know like he's proud of you. He's proud of the things that you've accomplished. He follows you. He watches out for you from time to time. And he's very dependable. So like if you do have your altar set up, if you whatever, you don't even have to know his name, but you could always call on him and he's gonna like bring it to light to you. You're gonna remember who he is soon. He's gonna bring it to light to you. Okay. So anyways, I really feel like he wants to talk about why or how he died, but this is not that, so we're not gonna go there. But it's talking about you having a really good season coming up and pretty much like just being in your peace, beautiful, being in your peace, being in your bag, being around family, being around people who love you, and just kind of continuing the steady course and not giving up. Okay. Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got a grandmother energy saying we are easing the blockage which is holding you back. Go for it. So again, like kind of like Moon was saying, like just do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Just do what you're supposed to do. And she knows it's not easy, but don't worry about what it's looking like. You know, sometimes we have to just go through the motion, and as long as we're enjoying it, she's also giving me a little nod to like, I don't know if it's something about music. Like, I don't know if the music is involved in your business somehow, or maybe that kind of lightens your mood and it makes you have a little bit more fun at these events or different things that you're doing. But she's like, you know, keep that. I don't know, something about her. She likes that. But it also keeps you, you know, just having fun and just knowing that that's what this is meant to be. This is meant to be something that, like, we always think to earn $1 or to do this is supposed to be this like this, you know, the safer thing is being with a company or whatever. But she's like, she really wants you to continue to pursue what it is that you're pursuing. She really wants you to go ahead and do that, and just know that you do what you can do and they'll do what they need to do. You know what I mean? This is teamwork. You're not just by yourself. And even if sometime it might get a little quiet, even if sometime, you know, it's looking a certain way, keep on and keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, and they will get you. They will have you. The other card she draws me to is Nine of Rainbows, ripeness. You know, just kind of saying no more of this questioning yourself. No more of this questioning yourself. It's like I don't care, you know, what it looks like. I don't care what you thought, what you think. Don't start going backwards. Keep going forward. You have everything that it takes to do what you want to do. Everything and then some. You got to stop looking at yourself like, I don't know, like sometimes like it's not about what you can see all the time. A lot of times it's not about any of that. Are you enjoying yourself? Are you throwing yourself into it? You know what I mean? Like she's like, don't even worry about what, you know, if you want to even be like, I don't know, don't worry about nothing anybody got to say. You know, you have it. She's like, you might as well be, you know, you look at Wizard of Oz or something. It took a whole long journey to find out she had that the whole time. She's like, and that's what she feel about you. Like she's giving me this energy like she ain't gotta question herself. She ain't gotta think less than. She ain't gotta worry or do this or that. She's got it. And the more that she believes she's got it, the more she's gonna show to her own self that she has it. But you are ready. You are ready. And she wants you to realize like you're ready. You know, life is about the effort. Life is not about the results. You keep putting in that effort and they're gonna keep showing up for you, period. And you have already she's like, you know, just she's like, this thing that you're trying to do right here, it's a little thing. Like, look at how many other things that you did that you just didn't even know how you would get through. Like you putting so much, you know, like this is nothing for you. As far as they're concerned, as far as she's concerned, you are beyond qualified to do this because you've been doing different things in your life and just now it's just about recognizing like what you have and believing that you have it so that everything that you want can come to fruition. And it's funny that she said fruition because with the ripeness and the fruition, you know, fruition is about fruit. So go ahead and, you know, just give yourself a little pat on the back. Just give yourself a little acknowledgement. Like, look, a year ago, I was not here. 2 years ago, I was not here. I've been through different things. I've jumped over different hurdles. And now this is about me investing in me. And it's about time because I've been looking for this from this person, from that person, from this person. I've been looking for whatever. But now I'm putting this into me. And the more you put into you, the more you're going to see what it is. So she just wants you to know, like, you know, don't ever think for 1 second that you're alone doing this thing because you're not. They got you. Ashe.
Sonny, oh shit, we got some spam. Maz, where you at? We got best Kim.
Best fun, hot girls and boys.
Y'all don't video. But shout out to them for spamming the fuck out of our fucking YouTube. But Mods, where you at? Block them, please.
I wanna get
Mods. Who is the Mods? Who's still here? Do I have to block them?
Lola.
Well, I guess they
beautiful.
The comments count though, don't they?
They do. No, they really do.
Sonny said I'm coming.
But what they do is they spamming some shit that's not cool, so you got to be careful with that. So it is the comments count, but it's some shit. It's some shit that we can't let spam on our channel. Mods, where y'all at? Where are the mods at on the YouTube? Please go ahead and block.
They've been deleted. Lola got it.
Thank you, Lola. Look, y'all. I love all the spam. We love the bots, but this one right here, we can't do best cam. We can't. That shit right there will get your YouTube flagged. We can't do that. So shout out to y'all for spamming our shit and giving us love because we almost like close to 1,000. We almost there, but we can't. This is not that, and that's not this. Okay. All right. Let me update real quick because some people said I sit here. We're here, but daughter, yours never came through. Beautiful. I don't know if you sent it to Moon Butterfly 28, but I don't see it. So after Laseka, we have Scarlet with the ancestor. No, with a love in a general reading. A love in a general.
Who's Scarlet? Who after Laseka? We got Lola, then Natalie, then Roxanne.
No, this is before all that. So this is right here. No, I mean this is after
Lola.
Lola.
Did I miss all those people?
No, Lola. I'm talking about Lola, Natalie, Laseka, and after Laseka is Scarlett.
Laseka was. I have Laseka next. Then I have Lola, Natalie, and Roxanne.
Well, the way you send it to me look different, but either way, it's after Laseka is Scarlett. Then it's Lovejoy's ancestor.
Okay.
Daughter, I know, I feel you, child, but I'm saying it didn't come through. I got you. I love you, but it didn't come through. We also have Miss Maria. Maria, do you want a general or ancestor reading? Because sometimes people send like the amount for ancestor, they want a general. But we also got Miss Maria McCullen. What a blessing. All right, so
let's update the list in the order that you have it, because apparently my order is not correct, and that's what I've been telling people.
After Destiny, we have Laseka.
That's what I said, Laseka. Okay.
All right, cool. After Laseka, we have Lola with her general. We have Natalie with her ancestor. We have
punch you in the neck. That's exactly what I said, and you kept saying no.
No, because I was jumping from the last part, and you was like, "Well, no, I wasn't jumping from where you was at." That's why we was both on.
Maria's an ancestor. Never mind. I don't need to update. Never mind. It's correct.
Okay, cool.
Second step for ancestor in general.
No, she got ancestor. Yeah, I ain't get both. Laseka. I got ancestor for you, beautiful. Because I told her. Oh, that's right. Because I told her I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
Because she didn't. She sent 11.
Right.
So, Laseka, if you wanted a general read, you would send a separate donation.
You know you spicy because your mama's child. That's a lie. You spicy. You can't help yourself, child. You know, but that's what we do.
So Laseka with the ancestor, Lola with a general, Natalie with an ancestor, Roxanne with a general, Scarlett with a what?
A love and a general.
Love general. Lovejoy with an ancestor, Maria with an ancestor.
Wait a minute. Laseka sent her 11. Oh no, wait a minute. She did send her. Hold on. She sent her her ancestor and her general, Laseka.
All right, so we're gonna do both then. Sorry, Miss Laseka.
Y'all
together. Lovejoy, you're after Scarlett, and then after you is Maria. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in front of you, one person after you.
Okay, so how it works, Laseka, we'll do your ancestor in general at the same time. So I'm going to connect real quick. I'm going to also pull your general card. So give me a moment. Asha. Thank you, Spirit. Let's Hey, come on in, child. Okay.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Please show me who you are. I don't know you, so show me who you are through the deck. Please show me who you are. Oh, okay. I thought so. Show me what message you have for her. I don't know for sure what you mean. Okay, let's go to her general, please, Ashe. Okay, show me through her general. Show me through the general. What do you have to say through the general as well? Thank you, Ashe. Okay, cool. I don't know. All right, let's get into it. Miss Laseka, thank you. I asked Spirit, this is an ancestor reading for you. I asked Spirit to bring forth who they have, and I was kind of talking and trying to figure out, this may be either a fatherly or a grandfather energy, because I asked him to show. I couldn't quite tell, but he's giving me this. It's my fault. It's not in the reverse. This is him. Okay, cool. So when he talks to me, he talks about one thing he wants to come in and say to you. He says, you know, I'm proud of you regardless. He said, you don't have to be perfect. It's not about you being perfect, because he wasn't. You know, he giving me energy that he was not perfect and that there was a lot of mistakes made on his part. But he wants you to know that he keeps saying, I don't know, trust yourself. Trust yourself. So the card I asked him to give me when it comes down to you and what he wants you to know, it's time to release negativity. Oh, let's talk about it. The full moon in Scorpio. So when I study what he says for you, it's like negative stuff has popped up. I don't know, like, where you almost feel like sometimes you're not good enough, or whatever this energy is, feeling like not good enough, but the fuck you are. Yes, you are. Or it could be old or new. I don't know, but you've had this feeling of feeling like you're not fucking good enough, and you are. He says you're more than enough. You're more than enough. He says you just don't realize it. And it's like something about you not operating like you're more than enough. Like, oh, child. He keeps giving me, like, when it's releasing negativity, he keeps saying, like, this is a thought thing as well, because I don't know if he made you feel that way as well or other things, but you know what? Release that shit. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because once you do, you're going to heal on a different level. Okay. So let's talk about the fucking general. Okay. The 5 of fire, when this talks about conflict, this talks about, you know, people may have opinions, or people, you know, you're looking for people to like treat you this way and they're not, or there's some shit, however it looks for you. It doesn't matter. This is talking about avoiding some shit in this season. Sometimes you have to fucking ride out and talk shit. This ain't that. This is time to avoid people and some shit, because there's some people who don't always have your best interest, and you know that. Let them go. And sometimes letting them go means put them to the back burner or whatever this is. But the 5 of fire for you is also talking about picking up something new. So in this season, Spirit says that, I don't know if you picked it up now or if you're going to, but this is something about picking up something new that's going to transform your life. It could be a new, job, project, but something new is coming where it's going to transform or change some shit. Are you ready though? Okay. Are you ready? Let some people go because they are not in your best interest, child. Ashe.
Queen, I also get your dad's energy very strong. And I ask you, he says that's not her name. So either I'm not saying it right, or that's not your real name, or he has a nickname for you. I'm not sure. You can clarify for me. But he said that's not her name. He says you are very indecisive, and that this is gonna be a problem for you coming up in the season. Not making a decision is also making a decision. Not choosing to confront somebody when they did you dirty is also making a decision. Not taking accountability is also a decision. Not, having people having you fucked up and you doing nothing about it is a decision. These are all decisions. You cannot be decisive in this season. You can't let like fear, and it's not even really like a whole fear for you. Like, I'm scared to speak up, but more of, you have kind of like an emptiness sometimes, like what for? Why should I? Because, beautiful, you have to advocate for you. If no one else advocates for you, you have to advocate for you. You have to have a voice. You have to have an opinion. You have to make a choice. He said, you got to step out of this indecisiveness. He said, you're so beautiful. He said, you're so beautiful. And if he ever made you feel like you weren't, he did you an injustice, and he's so sorry. He's so sorry that there are things and conversations and just a lot that y'all are never going to get to do, and he never did. And he feels like he's the reason for a lot of your downfalls, and he just has a lot of blame and a lot of guilt on self. But it's not only that, it goes further than that. There's like depression in your family and your bloodline. And he says sometimes you just kind of stay in a place of isolation, not necessarily like you all by yourself, but even in a room full of people, you all by yourself, if that makes sense. And you can get out of that. You got to get the fuck up out of that. You got to get out of that. You got to get out of that feeling trapped between, I know my brain is telling me this, but my heart is saying this. You got to get out of that, baby. You got to get out of that. This is a season to release, okay? There's going to be a lot of releasing in this next season. The next like 3 months for you is going to be a lot of releasing. And you're going to have to let it go. I don't know if you have siblings or not. You can validate for me if you'd like, but there's something about some siblings. He's talking about other people. And when I get that, I pull the card, I get unity. So I'm assume you have siblings. If not, maybe you have children. But there's something, it could even be his siblings that he's talking about, but it's something about unity. And this is talking about like getting together with family. So if you do have siblings, maybe he wants y'all to be more close. Maybe y'all ain't close enough. If it's his siblings, maybe it's the same thing he's wanting. If it's your children, maybe it's the same thing he's wanting. Just the closeness of his family to be together, to be one, to be united. Okay. He's also talking about, it says do things for the right reasons. So sometimes that can mean you beefing with somebody or somebody's beefing with you and you being a little bit too petty. In this situation, if that's you, then tone it down a couple of notches and remember that you are divinely blessed, okay? So you don't have to worry about being petty in this season because you are divinely blessed. You are the chosen one. So even if this is talking about your siblings and, you know, they doing this and they doing that and you like, I'm going to join in the pettiness, you don't have to do that because you already stand out. There's something about you that's different than the rest of your siblings. I don't know if it's the mother. I don't know if it's just, you know, maybe he favored you. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened, but there's something about you that is a little bit different. So you already stand out. So you don't have to be petty in this season, but just know that your father wants y'all to be unified. He wants y'all to come together. He wants y'all to love each other. And it's not going to be easy. He says it's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of controversy in the season with this. But in the next 3 months, there's going to be somebody that a brother or a sister, or it could be both, that you're going to get really, really close with, closer than you have been in ever. And it's going to mean a lot to you, and it's going to follow you throughout your life, throughout your children's life, throughout your nieces and nephews' lives. It's going to be a very unbreakable bond. I don't know how, I think you said you had 13 siblings. I'm not sure if all 13 of y'all going to get on board or not. But look, some of y'all going to get on board, and it's going to be really important. So, it's talking about being in a spiritually minded community and kind of like getting your meditation on and preparing yourself for the healing that's going to come, okay? Then for your three, I got a blessing in a relationship, And again, this is going to go back to your siblings. It's talking about a relationship that's going to reflect something that is wounded inside of you, a wound from a long, long time ago. This relationship, trying to build with these siblings, is not going to be easy. It's going to hurt like a motherfucker. However, that wound is going to heal. It says, find the part of you that is wounded and send it love. Okay? Everything is going to heal. You're going to be stronger and wiser when you come up out of this situation. But just know, like, your father loves you. He loves you. He loves you. He loves you. And if he didn't show you or he didn't tell you, he feels like he did you an injustice, and he wants you to know, like, you were chosen for something. And so that's so important. So hold on to your purpose in the season. Kind of let go of any anger and hate, especially that you hold towards self, because none of this is your fault, and kind of move forward. And I really encourage you to get in touch with them siblings, okay? Because it's important. Family is everything. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I'm getting a fatherly energy, saying you are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. Um, the energy he's giving me for this change of scenery is kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna be a space to connect kind of with him, or to remember him, or where he's from. But I feel like, I mean, he's giving me some energy that will have something to do with him. Okay, there you go. So confirmation, he is well aware of what the plan is.
Mm-hmm.
He's down. He really feels blessed, because he's like, I don't know. He's giving me like,
I was deserve all that shit, right?
like, right. It's like he's like, I was this self-focused dude, and then I had some of the most just like, he just wants you to know, like, you're a beautiful gift that just he I mean, everybody doesn't know how to receive stuff. Like, a lot of times when you're doing certain things because of a lack of love, or because of this or that, and then you get this on your doorstep, and you still don't handle it right, because you just ain't you. It's just not something you've ever experienced. But he wants you to just know, like, how much he just appreciates you, because he's just like, I have so much to learn. And just the fact of just that, this unconditional love, like, even if, I mean, I don't know, he's kind of like giving me this stutter energy, because he's just like, I don't, it's like almost like I have a title, so I get it, but like, I don't feel it. He don't feel like he really deserves it. But he's like, he's here for it, and he's like, just trying to do everything he can to, like, figure this out, and figure this dad thing out, because he's like, even on others, I'm gonna be your dad. I'm gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be present. I'm gonna do the things that I didn't know how to do, but I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn it, and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for my baby, because you deserve it, and because I just I don't know.
I know. I feel you. He's like, oh yes.
Yeah, because it's like, I want to say the right words, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be this, your knight in shining armor.
You don't know how. You're right.
But I gotta learn it, because I ain't never seen it. You know what I mean? I never seen it, so I didn't really know how to give it to you, and I was just, I mean, shoot, you got 13 siblings. I wasn't a healed dude. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to learn everything that I possibly can, because I want to show up for you. And I know it's not too late, and I can be present, and I can be your knight in shining armor, and I want to be, because you deserve it. You never did nothing to nobody. I don't want you feeling like less than, because I wasn't, there the way that I should have been. And I mean, none of that was your fault. You know what I mean? Like, and I look at my baby girl, he's like, and sometimes I just look at you, and I think about the key times and the important things that I missed in your life. And I'm just like, I mean, I just want you to know that, like, I'm so sorry. Like, but just know that, like, it really wasn't about you, and that probably don't make it better, but like, it just, there was nothing about you that would make me not be there. You know what I mean? And I hope that he's just saying, like, he hopes he could show you everything and give you all the love that you should have had, that you should have had, just for being here, just for being his. Like, he's like, I was stupid. I was but I know now and I see now and it's not okay, but like just it's like I don't know. It's like he has all of this and I'm not gonna be able to get to all of but he has a lot of feeling, emotion, some guilt, and he knows that he just feels also just to thank you. He's like because he also feels very blessed because he to come across a heart like yours, like ways that he didn't deserve it, ways that he doesn't deserve it, like just for you to even to care, to love him like he does. I mean, he's like, man, it's like a daughter's love, boy. It's like you just you don't have any idea what you do for your dad, and he sees it, he recognizes it, he sees all of y'all, he appreciates what y'all are doing for him. He's also drawing me to 77 spirituality, and he wants you to make sure to always have like he'll be there, he'll be present, he'll be checking in. So just make sure you take everything as like when you think like, oh, was that him? It's me. Yeah, it's me. Just know that I'm gonna try to like just give you so much love you can't stand it. I'm gonna try to like just wrap you in a blanket of love. I just want to put you in my arms and never let you go. So I'm gonna close your father out, and then as far as the general reading, healing, and even your father's still in this a little bit because he's just saying like he don't want anything, like just understand that people are people, and just understand that even if somebody's your parent, they got the tools that they have at the time, and do your thing, do your thing, be whole, do anything that you can to heal, because I would never want to, I mean, he would never want to like stop your shine. You know what I mean? He would never want to be the reason for you dating the wrong person or any of that stuff. Like, he just wants you to just love yourself unconditionally and just know like his shortcomings don't have to be your setbacks. Basically what he's saying. So he wants you to heal and push and do everything that you can so that you can be whole, because I don't know if you have anybody, looking up to you or anything like that, but he just wants you to be whole, and he dang sure doesn't want him to be the reason why, like, you have any hiccups. But he's going to be there for you. Ashe.
Ashe. Hold on, y'all. Let me update the skip the line real quick. So after Lovejoy, we got Maria. We have Danielle for ancestor reading. And then we have Tyrone for ancestor reading, y'all.
And are we gonna keep going, or is that gonna be the last reading? It's 11:03.
All right, y'all. So let's keep it going. So next we have Miss Scarlett. Where you at? Somebody tag Scarlett. She has a love reading and a what I say? Hold on. A love and a general.
Is it Scarlett Grace? No, I don't have her on my phone. Don't let me tag her.
Scarlett, where you at?
She said I'm here. She said I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Laseka said, "Thank you, ladies. You are absolutely
Miss
amazing."
Scarlett, I've been looking for you. Make sure you text my phone because I was looking for you. Beautiful. Okay. Hello.
So Scarlett is a general, or
we have a love and a general. So you have to pull both, one on love and one on general, y'all.
You said next is Scarlett?
Yeah. Scarlett, then Lovejoy with an ancestor. Then
no, we got Lola, Natalie, Roxanne, then Scarlett, then Lovejoy, then Maria.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on.
And Scarlett been texting you, she said.
She got a new number, Miss Scarlett.
She's texting the wrong phone. Oh, her phone was messed up. Oh, okay, cool.
The second time y'all got me over here bawling my eyes out. I love y'all. Oh,
all right, I lied. Scarlett, you're not Lex. It's Lola. Lola with a general. Where is
Lola.
our
Like, I'm about to
mod,
be
Lola?
sweet.
You know she pregnant. She's tired. She been waiting patiently. Lola, where you at, beautiful? Where you at? Somebody tag
She's
Lola.
here. She's here. She said, "Did I miss mine?"
Oh, that
No.
was 11:03. Okay, cool. All right, let me see where Spirit wants to go for Lola. They say angels. Okay, cool. Thank you,
So
Spirit.
this is just general right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's her own said the ghetto. I am the ghetto right
Logan's
now.
on
It's getting lit.
YouTube.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, Lola.
Lola, let's show you Lola. Thank you, Spirit.
Natalie said, "Hold up, we ain't skip you, Natalie."
Natalie, we got you, beautiful. Everybody's in line. Okay. Okay. All right, Miss Lola, for your general. I got the 7 of Earth. 7 of Earth. And so when I study what Spirit is saying, it talks about seeds being planted. Like, sometimes, we go through different things and we're like, it wasn't what you expected, but there's things being planted right now to get you to the next level. So Spirit wants you to take some time and be patient. Thank you. It says unnecessary worry. So like you may be worried about certain things, or you may be worried like don't worry. Even if it's your health or whatever, Spirit is telling you, like, you have been working so hard. They're going to make sure everything works out. Also, I keep hearing something with certifications, something about your certification. So stay focused, because Spirit keeps saying, I know you'll be in hair school, but something about certifications of some sort. I don't know. But make sure that you stay focused, because there is a certification that's going to help you get to the next level, beautiful. Stay patient. Don't worry. Breathe. Let some motherfuckers go. And realize that, everything that you plan now is growing for the future. Spirit keeps saying, like, oh, also, in this new season, it's something about your moving or your living situation. So either you're going to be moving or something's going to change with your living situation. So let's just be patient, allow things to grow, because there's a lot of changes on the way. Ashe. Ooh,
Ashe.
Ashe. All right, beautiful one. I got for you a sea of blessings. A sea of blessings. And the card says pretty much that the universe is a projection from within you, and that you are a projection of the universe. Okay? So this means that pretty much you are an ocean full of love, baby. And you can do anything, and you can have anything, and everything is coming back to you. Everything that you've put out to the universe, that you've thrown up in that ocean, you know how they say you throw a bottle in the ocean, it comes back to somebody. It never stays there, right? It comes back. Mm-hmm. Everything you have put out, sweetheart, is coming back to you. And not only that, but when it says you're a projection of the universe, and the universe is a projection of you, it's also talking about inside and out. So being a projection, being a vessel, as you're pregnant right now, like, takes a whole different meaning. Like, your baby is gonna be very, very powerful, very, very gifted. This is gonna be a special baby, sweetie. And I think we've had the conversation before, but just know, like, this child is so divinely blessed. And just knowing that you are carrying a baby that is divinely blessed is like, what? That shit is amazing. All right. So Spirit is calling you in this season to take care of yourself. I don't know if this is your health, as far as like, I'm feeling like hot, sweaty. I don't know if it's preeclampsia by chance. I don't know, but I'm feeling like preeclampsia may be something that might come up. Or you could be like pre-diabetic, something with your health may come up with this pregnancy. Do not get scared. Do not be afraid. Know that you are divinely blessed. You are divinely protected. Your baby is going to be all right. And But you do need to watch. You do need to watch it though, because I told in the beginning of the show, I said that baby coming early. I have a feeling that the baby may come early. So yes, water goddess, I truly believe that the baby is a blessing, as they all are. And I do have preeclampsia. Okay, so see,
okay.
so see, I'm telling you, I have that shit too, girl. It is not fun. But watch, and then like tell them to. There's something with your protein. So if you have preeclampsia, then make sure that they're checking your protein on all of your appointments, because sometimes they'll only do it a couple of times. And I personally had to get them to check mine. I had to cuss some people out. And then the next day they gave me an emergency induction because my fucking protein levels were off the roof and that baby was going to kill me. So make sure you keeping up on your stuff, and just know that there's a reason for this. There is a reason that is bigger than you. There's a reason that is bigger than me. There's a reason that's bigger than our group for this child to be here, and for spirit to pick you to be its mother. Okay. So everything is aligned. Karma is on the way for you. Good things are happening. And just know, everything's going to be all right. I got tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if I had him tomorrow. Well, praise. At 11:11, she says this. Okay. Ashe, beautiful.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got the end of a tough cycle approaches. All right. So make sure you're keeping your head up as much as possible. And know that, just kind of keep saying to yourself, this too shall pass. There's some rough things that's been going on, but it will pass. These things do move on along, and you do have things to look forward to. Another thing that spirit has given me is make sure that you're moving, whatever capacity, whatever you're allowed to do, but make sure that physical activity is, that, I don't know, they're giving me something just that you need to stay moving, you need to stay fluid, everything needs to stay circulating, but it's, even when it's difficult, I'm not sure why it would be difficult, but, they are putting a heavy emphasis on physical activity, so if that's something you can do, you make it work. If that's yoga, if that's something you can do in the water, if that's walking, but stretching, I mean, no matter how minimal you think it is, or, do what you can do that day. Don't push yourself too hard, but make sure that you are continuing to move just for your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, but also just to make sure that things are kind of, I don't know, I'm just getting the whole, just flowing and circulating in the way that they should be. But this tough cycle will end, and there'll be new beginnings, as you know, just like with the ebb and flow. So, ashe.
Ashe. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all.
We got Miss Natalie with an ancestor.
Exactly. Ashe. Miss Natalie, where you at, my girl, my day one? Where are you at? It's 11:13. Somebody please tag Miss Natalie with the ancestor reading, y'all.
Miss Crew, what's up, lady? She just said something a minute ago. I know she's here. 11:13. Here she said, here.
All right, y'all. So y'all know when I get silent, give me a moment to connect real quick. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, okay, Ashe. Hold on. Let me get my cards together for you, child. I want you to get these messages clear, because I know you. I don't want her to, Yeah, okay, hold on. Ashe. I want you to show me what messages you have for her. Show me what message you have for her, Ashe. Show me what message you have for her. Show me. Ashe. I hear you loud and clear, but for the purpose of the live, we got to do the fucking cards. So let's get into it. Oh. Okay. All right, so this is an ancestor reading from Miss Natalie. So I asked Spirit to bring forth who they have, and this is her mother and you know, I'm biased because I know her, but I never read her energy like this, so it's so amazing on the live. Her mother comes through, and when she first comes through, she says, all of y'all are beautiful, and that's her energy. She keeps saying all of y'all are beautiful, but when she talks about you, she says, I taught you everything, but what she's regretting is that she didn't teach you how to live without her. She's like, oh, I got so many fucking tears, like in chills, because she keeps saying, like, I taught you everything, but I didn't teach you how to live without me. But she wants you to know that you got it. She says, you got it. You got it. She says, but you have to realize that, ooh, she says, don't force nothing. I don't care who it is. Don't force the shit. It don't matter who responding or who's like, you know, whatever. She says, I don't care about none of that. She says, I just want you to be happy. She wants you to be happy. She says, I'm okay. But for you, she wants you to be happy. In the car, she draws me too. Ooh. Nothing will come out of this situation. And so when she kind of talks to me about that, and she says that, like I said, nothing's going to come out of it. I don't care how you force it, but in your mind, she says you have this gift. It's like in you from your family or whatever this is. But you know, some things are not going to come out of it. And she says that, like, in this season, that some people will be like pretending to support you, but they're not telling you the truth. And once you realize that, there's going to be other things that come through, but you got to realize that some people are not telling you the fucking truth. Write it down. I don't know what she's talking about, what this means to you, but there's some people in this season that are not telling you the truth. And she says, I want you to know it, baby. I want you to know. When she says your sister, something about some energy with your sister, she says, I can't talk about it all right now, but something about your sister, and she doesn't have it all together. I don't know, but she wants her to, like, she wants some comfort for both of y'all. Y'all gotta heal this shit. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, beautiful. I also get a female energy for you. It's hard for me to place because I haven't read you in a while. This could be your mother, or it could be your aunt. Does your mother have sisters that have passed? Confirm for me. It could be an aunt or a great aunt. But when I ask Spirit to confirm, I get the Queen of Winter. Okay, Queen of Winter, and this energy, when she comes in, she kind of just like, baby, you gotta let it go. You have got to let it go. I don't know if she's talking about some type of relationship. I don't know if this is your current love situation. I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, a coworker. I have no idea what type of relationship it is, but it does not serve you any more purpose. And you know who it is. And they don't serve you any purpose. And at this point, they're just a toxic entity that is draining your energy. And we have to let them go. We have to let them go in this season, since they cannot come with us. And it's really hard sometimes to let go of people that we love. But as we elevate, if they're not elevating with us, then we up here and they stay way back here. And where we going, they have to be able to reach the door. And you can't stretch nobody's arms out and make them reach a door that they don't want to reach. So you have to realize that, okay, your love and my love and this, it served a purpose. It served its purpose. The purpose is over. And I can't take you with me where I'm going. There's people, she said, there's people that are using you, lying to you, just not treating you correctly. And in this season, they have got to be let go of. They got to be let go of. It doesn't matter if they family. It doesn't matter if it's your husband, if it's your wife, if it's your kids. It does not matter who it is. If they're not going to treat you correctly, then they have to be let go of.
Yes.
And so in the season, she wants you to know, like, you don't have any guilt. There's no reason for you to hold on. There's no guilt. There's no shame in letting these people go, because you tried and you did what you were supposed to do, and you were solid and spirit sees you. Spirit sees everything that you've done for these people, or this person rather, because there's one person in particular, but I feel like there's more than one person, but there's one person in particular that you have got to let go of. Time to focus on your career is now. Time to kind of just get in your bag, get into your space, get into your own mental space, and just focus on that. Don't focus on nobody else. Don't do nothing with nobody else. Don't none of that. Just focus on self. Sometimes when we focusing on self, everything else kind of goes into the background. It's like clouds in the background of our rainbow, right? And when that happens, you either gonna attract sunflowers or they gonna leave. They're gonna die. They're gonna wither away. Okay? So just know again, everything that is for you is always gonna be for you. And although it's scary to lose people, don't think about that in the season. The card that I pulled for you is ego. Ego, ego, ego. And ego is not necessarily a literal ego. Okay? Ego can mean lots of things. In this situation, you feel trapped. You feel like you can't let go of some people. You can't move on. You can't do certain things because these people are holding you back. You feel like you about to, I have to do this because it's what I'm supposed to do because they did such and such for me. And there's this loyalty that you feel like you have for these people. It's false. It's not true. You don't owe nobody shit. Okay? You owe no one nothing, no explanation, nothing. You owe no one anything. Placing too much importance on material things also in this season, so watch your spending because you're gonna need it later. But you gotta let go of the fear and the worry that you're gonna be alone, that you're not gonna make it, that you hurting somebody's feelings. What about your feelings? Stand 10 toes down for you, okay? Ashe, beautiful.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I have a female energy. I also keep hearing sister, but I don't know if it's, your sister, your dad's sister, so it could be your mother, your aunt, whoever, but I'm sure it'll become clear. Saying don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. Okay. And the energy she's giving me as far as that is just the more you start to trust yourself, the more you feel like you'll learn. Nobody needs to rush you, and you don't need to rush into anything. If there's something in you telling you, slow down, take your time, or whatever, or you feel like whatever this energy is, know that you have the right to go at your pace. Know that you have the right to not rush into anything. What is meant to be is going to be regardless. So you don't, she's just giving this big, slow it on down. She's also giving me a big energy of there's something in your life that you already know that you need to be done with. There is, it's done. It's over. You don't need to put any more energy into that. That's a done deal. And what she wants to focus on is you are good enough. Okay, and it's just all different types of energy with you. It's like this is my baby, and this is like maybe I didn't do the best job showing her by example what it's like to know how that you're good enough and that you don't have to put up with certain things. Almost like you've seen certain things from her by example, but she wants you to know, like, I don't know, she feels like that there's this part of you that you've been through things or whatever, but there's also this little awareness that's coming with you. And so she says she sees every now and then like these little evidence of you kind of stepping into your power and you knowing when something is not right, when you know that you're putting up with something that you shouldn't be, but then you kind of doubt yourself and you're kind of going back into a habit or a pattern or something that's just comfortable just because you've been doing it for a while. But she's saying, it's time to get uncomfortable and love yourself in a way that, you know, I mean, just you're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up, and you're knowing that certain things aren't feeling right, and she wants you to stay true to what your gut is telling you. She wants you to trust yourself against everyone and everything and all odds, and no matter what anybody is saying to you. You know, don't worry about being alone. Don't worry about all the things that you think are gonna come, because you know what? She's trying to put some good stuff in your path and some good stuff in your life. So she needs you to kind of do your part and listen to yourself and clear things out. You know, clear things out that you know don't belong there, so that you can get to the good stuff. Um, but she wants you to know, she's giving me this gesture of her picking up your chin and just letting you know, like, I see you, and you know you're starting to see you, and you're starting to finally question some of these things that, you know, they just don't feel right, and it just doesn't fit anymore, and it just, you know, you're outgrowing certain things, and continue to do that, because you are good enough. And the more that you tell yourself that, and the more you feel that, and the more that you allow yourself to, you know, get out of things that you've been doing just because you've been doing it for a long time. You know, it's time. It's time. And she loves you with all her heart, and she just, I feel like she's just giving you the tightest hug, kind of like picking you up a little bit, but it's just like she just wants the best for you, and she just wants you to realize, like, it's not over for you. It's not over for you by any means, and you can have a new and happy life. So, I don't know, the sooner that you see it, and the sooner that you trust yourself, even when you have no reason, or you think you have no reason to trust yourself, the sooner that you'll start to experience this stuff. But she loves you. She's going to keep on you. And, you know, Ashe.
I say. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving, because Moon Voice is about to go. I'm getting tired. I'm just getting my life back together. So let's keep this thing moving. We have up next Miss Roxanne. I had already prepared my cards as Red was talking. So let's get into it with her general. For you, Miss Roxanne, I got don't let the past hold you back.
Ooh, girl.
Let me study real quick. Right away when I was getting the energy, when I was pulling it, Spirit was telling me something. But when I study it right now, you know, it's like you don't believe in yourself enough. You like are going through certain circumstances that you have or whatever. And, you know, I feel like Spirit keeps saying, I don't know what this is. You're not getting help from somebody like you should be all the way. It could be like a child's father or something like that. I don't know. But whatever this is, it's not about them. Spirit is saying that you need to believe in you in this season. Like, yeah, you know, sometimes you don't know how things, you know, are going to happen. You don't know what to do next. But this is a time for you to try to figure out, what do I want to do outside of my normal? I have the power to be fucking anything I want to be, but you keep allowing people who don't serve you in your life. Like, there's something with the love energy. No, fucking no. Spirit keeps saying that's not for you. Whatever this is, it's not for you in this season. They're calling you to don't let the past hold you back. Don't let that shit define the fuck your outcome. Even when you don't know and don't make sense, even when you scared and you don't get it, don't let the past don't let it hold you back, because the Spirit is saying in the future is everything you want. Ashe.
Ashe, Miss Roxanne, beautiful. All right, I got for you the blessing of faith. The blessing of faith, beautiful. It says that the universe is testing you, but are you gonna be faithful and true to yourself? Are you gonna be faithful and true to yourself? All right, so let's get all the way into it then. When the universe asks you what you're gonna do with yourself, that's a big question. Roxanne, what are you going to do with yourself? Because at the end of the day, nobody can save you. Nobody can change you. Nobody can turn you around. Nobody can make you do this. Nobody can make you do that. Nobody is responsible for your happiness. Nobody is responsible for your tears. You are responsible for you at the end of the day. So if you are not true to yourself, if you do not have faith in yourself, if you do not believe that I am love and I am light and I am worthy and I am divine, and motherfucker, you're not going to treat me like XYZ because I'm not that. I'm over here ABC and the fuck out of life, okay? Don't let nobody put you at the end of the alphabet. Does that make sense? Whether this be family, friends, a dude, whoever, don't let nobody put you at the end of the alphabet when you know you a motherfucking AB. The fuck? Don't do that, because you got to have faith in you. You got to believe in you in this season. All right? The card is saying that you are gifted. You are gifted. You are supported. You are loved. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. All the present challenges you got going on, everything that's happening in your life, every time you hit a rock, a wall, and you looking for motherfuckers to help you, and there's no help coming from the people that are in the same situation as you, that are in the situation with you, but there's no help. Does that make sense? Think about it now. We got to make it make sense. If my back is against this fucking wall and I don't have shit, and there's other people who are with me and they backs against the wall too, but they don't lift a finger to help me and they looking at me to fix everything, does that make sense? To keep them in my corner? No, you're not responsible for everybody. You're not everybody's mommy. You got 3 kids that I know about. I don't know if there's any more running around there, but there's 3 that I know about. Those are the only people that you owe an explanation to. And half the time, you don't owe them an explanation either, okay? You have to have faith in yourself. Spirit says all these challenges, baby, are coming to pass. You're going to be able to get through them. There's a blessing hidden in this, but there is a lot of toxic energy sucking you dry that you got to let go of. And it doesn't even need to be spoken on, because what's understood is what's understood. You already know exactly what you need to do and who you need to let go of in life. And again, it's not just one person, it's a few people, and some of them are family members. And not that you can't love them, but like, you don't serve me no purpose, you don't really support me, you don't really love me like I love you, so I got to put you on the back burner because I got to focus on me. I got to get my shit together. You got to have faith in you. Know that you are a powerful bitch. You are powerful as fuck. Stand on that, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 6 of rainbows, compromise. Okay, and the energy that I'm getting for you is really about meeting people where they're at in this season. The people that you are close to, the people that you want to keep in your life. Kind of let that pride fall by the wayside. Pride in a couple of different ways. One, when you need help, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that. 2, we're not always right about everything, and sometimes the way we see things is not necessarily from somebody else's perspective. You can be on 2 different sides of a mountain. I see this vantage point, this side of the mountain. They see the other side of the mountain, but I feel like I'm right. And this is about, in this season, just making sure that you are not about, for the close relationships, it's not about, me being right. It's about me meeting someone where they're at, kind of bringing love into the situation and understanding that, there may be more going on than I realize. There may be, I might need to have a different approach to this. Mm-hmm. And it's not just for that other person because we're here to love people. It's also for ourselves, because you're trying to manifest things. You're trying to recognize your prosperity. You're trying to grow, and we can't have that negative energy attached to somebody else. So do whatever it is that you need to do. Try to see their perspective. If you can't, still at least try not to have that negative energy like stuck on them for a day or 2 days or 3 days, or lead you to do something that you don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's trying to stay positive. You're the one that's trying to manifest things, and you want to protect your energy, and nobody is worth your energy. no matter what they say or what they do. So, one, try to meet them where they're at, try to see what's going on. If you can't see that, remove yourself from the situation. So that either way, you're not continuously giving your energy to something that you cannot control. Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe,
Hey,
Ashe. Let's
real
keep.
quick, I don't know, Roxanne, I don't know if you know Slap from Kentwood. I don't know if you know him, but he just popped up in here. So I'm just gonna acknowledge him real quick. But he might have popped up in here for me, but I know you in the same area. So anyway, he around.
All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving and grooving. So up next, I already had pulled my cards. We have Miss Scarlet with the love in a general. We have a love in a general. Okay. Miss Scarlet. So while I was waiting, I got to show the world the real you card, the full moon in fucking Aquarius, child.
Yeah.
So when I study what Spirit talks about, this card is really giving me the love part of everything. Show the world the real you. Spirit keeps saying, like, in order for love to attract itself correctly, you're going to have to figure some self-love things out all the way, because part of you, doesn't get a chance to really show who you are. Like, you may have some shy things, or maybe some things you're insecure about. Whatever this means, Spirit is saying in this season, show the world you. Love is about to attract itself to you in a different way. But what they keep saying is that they want you to work on this first part. Like, in order for you to attract it, building self-confidence, knowing the red flags and really acted on it, you're going to have to get some self-esteem. So I really honestly want you to connect with a certain thing. Spirit says you're meeting a new love energy. I feel like this is going to be somebody new and refreshing. But before y'all really get to the right space, they want you to realize that you actually deserve happiness, and this is not a lie. So let's align. I don't know if you met them yet, but it's coming. Let's align to show the world the real you when it comes to love. Let's move on to your general. I got for you the one of water, the one of water. This is all about us. This is a spiritual card as fuck. Okay. So when I study what it talks about for you, it says, a romantic relationship is deepening. So yeah, it's general, but this is talking about what I just said. This is a love energy. If it hasn't coming in now, it's coming in, and it's going to blossom so differently. So pace yourself, realize it's coming, realize that you deserve it, first of all. But one thing this talks about for sure is a new home. Spirit says that this is a time for you to actually all the way grow up. You scared, you don't think you can do it on your own, but they say you can do it, and they're not going to keep telling you that. So in this season, I will start looking at what it's going to look like for you to be on your own, whether it's right where you are or something new. I don't care. It's time to do it and know you're covered. So the one of water comes in telling you, psychic, spiritual, you got it, let it go. Let's make some new moves because there's some shit on the way. Ashe.
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 Hey.
All right. So for your love, I got the Four of Spring. The Four of Spring. And the Four of Spring is actually a really good card when it comes to relationships. It talks about, deep feelings, peace, admiration, and everything in between. I kind of feel like this is either going to be a rebirth of a new situation, or it's going to be a totally, it's going to feel like something like, I haven't felt this in forever. Like, it's going to make you feel like a little kid. So I don't know if it's a rebirth or if it's something new, but whatever, it's going to make you feel like giddy, like a little kid, like, oh my God, he loves me, and or she loves me, and da 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 da. Like, it's going to make you feel real good about yourself. And when it makes, and you're going to know because it's going to radiate through your body, sis. It's going to be different. It's going to be something you haven't had before. And when it comes to love, when we get something that's brand new that we've never had, it's a really intense feeling. Spirit wants to remind you to stay grounded. Make sure you are around some dirt, you get to some water, you got your crystals with you, whatever you got going on, you just got some meditation things happening as well, because you don't want to get too carried away too quickly. But there is definite love energy coming in for you. The Four of Spring is talking about celebrations. It's talking about commitments. It's talking about people coming together and just being happy. And so that is amazing, amazing, amazing energy. And even in the car, look at them. They all lovey-dovey and dancing and shit. They all together. And because they dancing, I would, if you get invited to any social events, go. Go, 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 go. Okay? So that's your love. And then for your general read, I get the Seven of Summer. The Seven of Summer. Stop procrastinating, Miss Scarlett. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. There is a move. There is a move coming up. There is a move coming up for you. You are going somewhere. But the only thing holding you back is you. You're not making a decision. You've had some opportunities to change and do things and move, possibly already move, but you kind of like, you've been throwing the idea around, but you're not really making any decisions. Spirit says stop procrastinating. The time for you to do these things are now. It's talking about bodies of water, being moved over bodies of water. So you will be traveling. I don't know if this is outside of your city, outside of your state, but you're going to be moving somewhere. All right. And it's also talking about you are only confused because you're overanalyzing things. Things are not as serious and not as hard as you're making them. Stop overanalyzing them. Do some meditation. Let it go. And let spirit make the decisions for you. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Ashe. For your love card, Queen, I got 2 patience. And I tend to turn that into expectation. So expect that, that love is coming, but just not right this second. And with that time, understand that when, something is not right here, right now, but it's something that we want, this is also a building time for us. This is also a reflection time for us. This is a healing time for us, making sure that we're doing the right things to, that you're doing the right things to love on yourself so that you will be able to show whoever comes into your life the way that you need to be loved. Making sure that you're pursuing and doing you to the fullest so that whoever comes along is a compliment to what you already have going on. But so whether you see it as patience or expectation, I like expectation more because to me that's a little bit more proactive. I expect that this love is coming in. So right now is, my building time. Right now is my time to prepare and my time to kind of, I don't know, almost manifest, draw out, sketch out who exactly I want to come into this, who deserves this. So, stay positive and just and use the time that you have to really attract what you want. And as far as your general reading, got 2 of clouds, schizophrenia. And what spirit is giving me for that is just this, splintered mindset that you have going on. Kind of like Water Goddess was saying, like, need to kind of start making some decisions. And whether that's fear behind that or, but it's not you kind of being in different places and second guessing and whatever that energy is not really allowing you to move forward with the confidence that you would. So, Spirit's giving me this energy of, worst case scenario, you're going to survive. So go ahead and jump, go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do and trust yourself and trust that no matter what, I can't really make a wrong decision. No matter what, I'm going to survive. No matter what, it's somehow working me to where I'm supposed to be. I can't get this wrong. This is a journey. So, start trusting yourself and practice, practice making certain decisions and everything and not, everything is not life and death like sometimes people make it. So get in that habit of deciding like, whatever it is that makes you not trust yourself. Hey, I'm here where I am. I have survived. Unless it's, I don't know, pulling the plug on somebody, really, there's not too much that is life and death that I can't get beyond, that I can't still come back from. So trust yourself, Queen. Meditate, get that mind all in one so that you can be just in totality and move forward with the confidence that you need to. Ashe.
Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. So Miss Lovejoy for her ancestor. Miss Lovejoy, you are up next. It's 11:45 for your ancestor reading. My voice is going out, so we got to keep this thing moving. You are so welcome, beautiful. We're gonna give you the healing message.
Welcome.
The moon fucking voice is going out, so we gotta keep this thing moving, y'all. All right, Miss Lovejoy, you are up next. It's 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to get your ancestor reading together, child. I was already kind of collecting energy as the goddesses were speaking on the previous reading. So let me go ahead and connect to validate who they brought forward. Ashe.
She said here.
See, that's what I thought the first time. I feel like there's a male and a female energy. This may be like a grandmother, mother, or grandfather or something like that. But they're both trying to come in. I'm telling them like, no, we have to kind of let one person come in. But it's the motherly energy. She's coming in. The grandmother. This is a grandmother. She's coming in as the Queen of Cups. I don't know if it's mother or grandmother, but I feel like Spirit's telling me this is a grandmother. Could be a great grandmother energy. Okay, cool. So when she comes in and she speaks, she says, I almost feel like this passing may have happened recently, or when it happened, it could have been suddenly. I keep hearing sudden or recent. But one thing she wants you to know is that she's around you constantly, and that the love that she gave you when she was here, and it's not gone. It's still with you. So, and even if she didn't show it the way she needed to, you have all this love. Like she keeps saying, baby, you are so beautiful. But I just want you to realize that, like, there's times when you're not realizing your beauty because people make you feel less than sometimes, or either you make yourself feel less than. And so the card she's drawn me to for you is the what do you need to release? What is it that you need to let go? What's not making you feel good, baby? What don't make you feel good gotta go. And you know what? She says, you know what? She keep repeating that shit. You know what? And now everything's gonna make sense for you, because she says there's something that either, I don't know if you've been waiting on something or whatever this may be, but she says waiting for it to happen. I don't know. Whatever this is that it's going to happen now and you're going to feel so much better. But she says, let some shit go, okay? Let it go. And once you do, you're going to feel better, beautiful. Ashe?
Ashe. I also have a female energy for you, Queen. I feel like this is either a grandmother or a mother, because there's a lot of like maternal feeling and kind of like I want to hold you, cradle you, rock you. I hear kids laughing, so this is someone who's seen you and most likely at a younger age. You can validate for me, but she's like, why don't you follow your passions? Why don't you follow your passions? Why don't you do what you love and love what you do? Why you do things sometimes it doesn't make you happy. It serves you no purpose. Follow your passion, baby. I don't know if this is your career she's saying doesn't serve you a purpose, or if it's people around you or what it is, but she says she's like, you're so creative and you're so talented and you waste it on people who don't appreciate it. So I don't know what it is that you do, but she's saying you need to follow your passion. You have some creative talents, you have some things, some gifts maybe, and that's what's gonna really get you the money that you've been looking for and kind of get you in the lifestyle that you want to live at and have you comfortable. And she said you're not gonna get it doing shit you don't love, doing shit you don't really love this, what you're doing. She also wants to acknowledge some kids. So I don't know if she wants to acknowledge if you have siblings, and she's acknowledging, all of y'all as kids, or if you have children, and she's acknowledging your children, but she wants to acknowledge the children, the kids. She says so proud. She couldn't be more proud. She says, I know you don't think that, sometimes you think that nobody cares what you're doing, what you got going on. It's not true. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm always with you. All right. Woo. I'm always with you. Okay. So we go to the cards. We get the Ace of Autumn. Aces are always good. Aces are always good. Okay. It talks about a windfall of money coming. So obviously, if you do what she's talking about doing, again, the money's going to come in. All right. The money is going to come in. It's also talking about a very successful project and happy changes in your career. So again, sis, I don't know what grandma, auntie, whoever is talking about, but apparently if you make a few changes, you're going to be in your bag and you're going to be happy. So I would do some brainstorming if it doesn't come to you right away on what she's talking about. But if you know, then I would just go for it. Sometimes we waste so much time like, how are we going to do this? Or how is that even going to work? Or what's it going to look like? Or I can't even do this. Look, when I tell y'all, and a lot of y'all heard me say it before, I did not want to read nobody's cards. Didn't want to do it. My sister was like, you're going to read cards. You do it good. No, I didn't want to do it. Okay. Now here we are. We passed our year mark. We got a show. I'm a full-time median. She's a full-time median. Tanya's a full-time median. If you would have asked me 2 years ago, I would have been like, what the fuck? I'm not going to read cards full-time, bitch. I got 5 kids. So with that being said, sometimes you just got to do it. See what happens. I mean, you either going to sink or swim, and really it's on you. But when you get messages from spirit saying, go ahead and jump, I would recommend you jump. Ashe, beautiful.
Ashe.
Ashe. I have a grandmother energy saying, tune into the rhythm of nature. Let us connect together there.
Oh.
So go on and do that. She's also giving me this, like, I don't know if she joins you in the kitchen or if there's something that you make that maybe, or she just wish she could kind of cook a good meal for you. I don't know, but there's something surrounding cooking that she is kind of giving a little nod to let you know that, again, I don't know if it's when you're in the kitchen that maybe she's with you or helping you out or whatever, but so she wants to give that little nod. And then 87 synchronicity. So, and for this, she's kind of like, I mean, do you believe that, we're here to help you or not? Do you believe that God is here to help you or not? Like, you do what you can do, and we'll do the rest. When you see little things or little things happening, or if I say, hey, go out in nature and you see like I don't know, a bird or this or that, and it's hanging around a little long, or a butterfly, just understand, like, we're interwoven into your life. We're here to make these things happen for you. This is not just about what people do and what they dictate. And if they say this building closes at 5:00, you can't get in, that doesn't mean that we can't do what we want to do and make sure that you get in. So she kind of want to make sure that you're staying open to the other side of things and those possibilities, and that when you want something and you think that it's going to happen, know that they can help make that happen for you, and that they're working on it, and that they're doing their part to because grandma's giving me like, you got a crew, you got a team, and they're doing what they're supposed to do to just just trust them, just lean on them, just have that faith to know that, like, hey, sometimes stuff isn't looking right, but I have this belief and I have this faith that everything is folding the way that it's supposed to when it's supposed to. And she wants you to really, she's like, I don't know, she's giving me this, like, my granddaughter, if she could, she wants to kind of control things and get out ahead of things and say, well, she's like, you're saying that's not your job. It's not your job for the hows and the whens. It's your job to trust. It's your job to go with the flow. It's your job to believe But that's it. You know, all this controlling stuff is going to do is just it's going to drive you crazy because there's really not much you can control. It's just like I've learned that. I've learned that. Like, you know, like you can sit up there and say, "Oh, I wanna know, you know, how this movie ends, when these people getting together, what." But that takes away part of your journey. Like the whole part of your journey is trusting and being present and living and letting things unfold as they're supposed to. You ain't supposed to know everything. You're not supposed to get ahead of everything. How boring would it be if we knew exactly when we think we want it, but how boring would it be if we knew exactly what was going to happen and when and how and what's around this corner and what's around it's taking out the living part of life. So she's like, just bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm going to show you. It's going to happen. Make sure you're enjoying life in the meantime, because if you're so present and if you're doing everything that you really want to be doing while you're doing this over here, this stuff is going to start to happen. And then you're going to be like, oh, I see it now. But if you're steadily trying to watch and see when it's going to happen, it's going to seem like it's taking forever and you're not having the enjoyment of life that I want you to have. But your grandma loves you. I'm closing her out. Ashe.
Ashe, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving because I told y'all my fucking voice don't feel the best. Okay. All right. So we got with the ancestor reading. So as the goddesses were speaking, I was already kind of like feeling the energy. So I asked spirit to bring forth who they have. They're bringing me forth a female energy and a male too. Y'all getting these double people together. But I asked spirit to like kind of let somebody who gonna talk, you know, faster, who gonna speak first. They're giving me the female energy, okay? And so she's giving me the 2 of cups. And so when she talks about her energy, I almost feel like, girl, you said patience is everything. I feel like this is something about like a grandmother, same thing like a grandmother, great grandmother energy. It could be an auntie, but I don't know. But she's giving me like a grandmother, great grandmother. But when I listen, she keeps telling me that patience is going to be everything for you in this season. She says, it's not your problem to try to solve everybody's everything. It's not your problem. She keeps telling me to tell you, she says, look, I'm giving you a solution if you pay attention. So I don't know what she means by that, but there's a solution to something that you've been like wondering or trying to figure out or put together, but there's a solution coming. The card she's drawn me to is the look at the bigger picture. And so this talks about what I always talk about, what spirit gave me, not looking about like what pops up, the process or whatever this may be. Focus on what you want. Nothing is set in stone for you either. Even though that's not your card, the bigger picture talks about that there's something more for you if you keep focusing. So if you put something to the side or you let something down or you haven't been focused on that, she said, pick that thing up in this season. Get you back. Get you back. I keep hearing her say that. Get you back. Get back to you. Get back to you and watch what shows up. But you got to look at the bigger picture and not what the fuck is happening. Ashe. Thank you, Baba.
Ashe. I get a male energy for you, beautiful. This is either a grandfather or uncle. I don't feel like a dad. I feel like this is grandpa or an uncle. It's a I love you, but I didn't birth you type of love. And he kind of step up like, hey, like this is weird. Hey. And there's somebody in your life, don't know who it is, boyfriend, girlfriend, family member, coworker, friend, something. You guys got a communication problem, and there's issues on the way y'all are communicating with each other. There's issues on things not being said, people being too blunt, people being too petty, people being kind of cocky. He said, watch these conversations, watch how you communicate, because if you want the situation to change, you have to be the change you want to see. All right, you have to be the change you want to see. Um, he says, even though shit is not always, he didn't say shit, but sorry, even though things are not always easy, don't let that stop you from going after your dreams. He said that sometimes things get difficult, things start bumpy, the bumps in the road start happening, and you just kind of go back into your shell. You kind of go back into your shell. You kind of just retreat. And even though you are a pillar of strength looking at you, inside, you just retreat back. You go back in. He said, stop doing that. He said, stop doing that. You're so creative. You're so creative. You got so much talent. He said, you're beautiful. You're absolutely stunning. Why are you hiding? You're not a turtle. Why are you hiding inside of yourself all the time? He said, stop letting people treat you like you're nobody or you don't matter. Your opinion don't matter. You're not crazy. He said, your intuition is amazing. It's on point. You're not crazy. Don't let them call you crazy. You're not crazy. He said, yeah, there's going to be some challenges happening, but you could get past them. And you got guides. You got divine guides that are there to guide you. And you may not have always had the best life, but you've always made the best out of life. He said, you got to keep that mind frame, keep that state of mind. Okay. When I go to the cards, I get him. Here you go, the King of Summer. There you go. All right. And so the King of Summer is talking about a romantic partnership. And so since Uncle, Grandpa, whoever was talking about somebody who is not serving you purpose, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump out on a limb. This could be a situation with your current partner if you are in a relationship with a male. If you're not, then we're going to go back to this is somebody you know or a friend or a family member. But I'm going to assume that you're in a relationship with a male because that's the energy I'm getting. Spirit says you can trust this person. You can really trust this person, but y'all's communication is off and you have to fix it. And some of the communication is you. And so you have to be able to take responsibility for self and change things that you need to change in order for other people around you to change things that they need to change. Sometimes, again, you got to be the change that you want to see. It also talks about love and gifts coming from the heart, things coming to you because you trust your heart instead of your brain. Sometimes we have to trust our heart. Sometimes we have to just let it go out of our minds that this could happen or that could happen or that could happen because our mind can interfere with what's really going on. Our mind is it's a human emotion. It's playing tricks on us. It's playing illusions. It's bringing up our past situations. It's bringing up all of the hurt that's similar. And we automatically go back to, oh my God, I remember on May 12th, 1986, so-and-so did such and such and felt just like this, but that's not him. So you can't put him there. He won't there in 86. It's 2022. He wasn't there. You can't blame him. You got to let the walls down, baby, because if you want things to work, whoever this relationship is with, if you want them to work, and Spirit says they can work, you got to start changing some things with self. And it's going to start with some healing and some self-reflection. Go back to when you started feeling hurt or when this started feeling familiar and go back to what that was and then forgive yourself because it's not your fault. It's never your fault what other people put on you. Okay? It's never your fault what other people put on you. It's only your fault if you allowed that pain and that hurt to follow you. That's your fault because you didn't sit there and let it go. You didn't just feel the emotion and live in the emotion. You let it, you just kept it with you. But that's because you were taught that you don't have to feel your emotions. Most people don't feel their emotions because as soon as you start getting sad, what's the first thing you want to do? Well, I just hope I want this shit to be over with. I want it to be over with. I'm ready for it to be over with. And so we tell ourselves I'm over it. I'm not even gonna do this anymore. But you didn't allow yourself to feel it. So it stayed with you and it put a couple of more bricks on that wall you've been building. and it hung around. You have got to let it go, heal that shit, let it go, forgive whoever you need to forgive, and move forward because you have some good love energy waiting for you, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. I have a female energy for you. Um, she definitely feels older, maybe grandma, great grandmother. Getting a revered feeling about her. She's when she has something to say, she says it. Very deliberate with her words. But she's leading me to the card. Take control of the situation. We know you can do this. And she's also giving me the healing card. And what she's saying for you is like there's a point in your life where other people are kind of in charge, where you don't really have any control, where things are happening to you, and you may feel like that a lot, but she wants to tell you, and she wants to bring out of you and remind you that you are actually in charge. If you want this fresh start, if you want your life to be some kind of way, and it may be scary to know that we're in charge, but she wants you to know that it is up to you. And she also wants you to know that, you deserve, you have a good heart and you deserve a fresh start. And she wants you to take control and give it to yourself. She wants you to heal. She wants you to really get it out. She gives me this, like, if you need to mourn, if you need to grieve, do it. Do it. Do it. Get it out. Because keeping it in and trying to think that you can just manage your emotions and muscle through this, or just, okay, but I gotta, it's not working. It's not working. And she wants you to just experience it, grieve things. If you want to grieve something that happened 20 years ago, grieve it, heal it, and then be in a different space with it. But she's like, she's just giving me this. When she thinks of you, you're up here for her. Like, I probably can't even see my hand, but it's way up here. Like, that's who she knows you are. And so she just wants you to go ahead and she said the way that you'll recognize it, and the way that you'll see it for yourself, and the way that you'll adjust your crown, and the way that you will proceed from here is if you allow yourself to have the human part and just grieve what you need to grieve, release what you need to release. There's nothing wrong with that, because what's going to happen is you're going to come out of that and you're going to heal, and you're going to feel like, I'm not operating out of my pain anymore. I don't have to react to people anymore because of my pain. Somebody doesn't brush up against my pain, and then I'm ready to just, it changes who I am because of what I've been through. I can have a fresh start. She wants you to have this fresh start where somebody does something to you, or the people that come in your life, you're like water. It's an ebb and flow. Nobody's shaking you up. You're not, it doesn't send you to any past hurt or this or that. She's saying, but she believes in you so strongly. And she said, she wants me to drive home. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be whole. And the person that can give it to you is not anybody else. It's you. So, she wants that more than anything else. If there's nothing else that you get from her, you deserve happiness. You deserve to be whole. You deserve to be joyful. And it starts with you. It starts with you allowing yourself to be human sometimes. It starts with you allowing yourself to just shed that dead skin. Shed that stuff that who somebody tried to make you into. The pain, the bruises, the this and the that. She said she wants you to heal that. Take care of you. Lick your wounds. Acknowledge yourself. You've been through some stuff. Take care of you because of it. Don't just try to pass on through and just act like it's okay or that's all right or I'm fine. Deal with it. It's all right to deal with it because it's going to take you further. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let's keep this thing moving. We got Miss Danielle. I know she is here because she said, okay, I'll let her know. This is an ancestor reading from Miss Danielle. Y'all excuse my voice, but I was already meditating while the goddesses were doing their other readings so we can keep this thing moving. I know y'all tired, so I'm trying, y'all. Anyway, so I asked Spirit to bring forth who they have for Miss Danielle. They brought a male energy in right away. Miss Danielle, you know, when he comes in for you, it's funny because they try to like get somebody else to come in, but he says, no, it's my turn to talk. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So when he comes in, he's giving me this hard working energy. He's giving a lot of pinnacle energy. And so when he talks about his life, he talks about him. He said, I mean, and honestly, this can come to you more like a father, grandfather energy too. But I don't know if it's an uncle too. I don't know. This is somebody that has like, they passed at like an age where, again, they were not ready. They were not all the way completed. They felt like they had more time. But what he wants to let you know is that he says, whew, times have been rough or tough, or there have been some things that you had to face or things that have been going on. This could be now or this happened. But he keeps saying every hurdle is teaching you something. Learn the lessons. It's something about you needing to learn lessons, because sometimes we go through things or life happens or we put up with people or jobs or whatever. We don't learn the lessons. So when we move forward, we doing the same shit. He keeps saying, learn the lesson, baby. I'm going to help you learn it in this season. He says, I got you. I'm going to help you learn it. Oh, I don't know who the fuck this is, child, but he keeps telling he says, sometimes the end is the beginning. Ooh, the energy that he's drawing me to for you exactly is what he's talking about. The end of a tough cycle, approaches. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Like, tough don't always mean poverty, but sometimes it could. This is also talking about mental, physical, all combination. Sometimes it's a lot of shit, but the end of that is going to be over for you in this season, but you have to recognize and acknowledge that and realize that if you called yourself, if you feel something, make the change. If you're like, you know what, I'm tired of this relationship or tired of this job or I want to do this, do it, because the end of all the delays or things that didn't motivate you before are over. They're really just waiting on you. Ashe.
Ashe, 12, praise.
Praise.
All right, beautiful. For you, I get a male energy. This is a younger male. Now this could be an uncle, and he just likes his younger form. He might be a little older than what I'm seeing, or this could be either a brother or a nephew too, or even a cousin. And he is talking about your love life. I don't know if you are in a relationship currently or what you got going on, but he's saying that you're in a good love space, even if it doesn't always feel like it. And there's genuine affection. So if you're not in a relationship, the next one that you get into, the love energy that's trying to come in for you is definitely like some serious love energy. Like, this person is really going to love and appreciate you. If you are in a relationship and things have been rocky, just know that this person really does care about you. Now, don't get me wrong. Caring about me does not mean or justify any toxic kind of behavior. However, it is good to know and have confirmation that somebody really loves you. He's talking about, but be careful. Be careful. There's a caution in the card for him. When I pull the card for him, I get the Prince of Autumn. It's talking about be careful, caution, watch your actions, watch the actions of people around you. Have more wise actions. Be smarter. Stop being so emotional when it comes to certain people, certain things. Stop being so emotional. Be smart. He said, be smart, yo, be smart. He said, you already know. You already know what time it is. You already know. He's I'm sorry. He said, you already know what time he's on, is what he said, is what he said. So again, sometimes love has nothing to do with the fact, oh, you love me, but how you treat me, how you respect me is going to be the key to, does this matter? Should I continue to even try to work this out? He said, pay attention to the details, the small things. Pay attention to the details. If he's still talking about a relationship, I would say when you pay attention to the details, don't listen to what people tell you, but listen to what they do. Listen to what they say, but listen to what they do. If somebody is telling you something and showing you something else, that's a red flag. That's about 5 red flags. Put five by their name, okay? Put 5 up there. That's a red flag. Do not in this season accept 5 red flags. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Somebody is going to love you by their actions. Somebody's going to show you that they love you. Somebody's going to show you that, you know, I'm on your team. Somebody's going to show you that you're worthy, that you're beautiful, that I need to do this for you because you deserve this. Like you my girl, you deserve this. Why would you not have it? And don't let them just tell you about it. Because if they're just talking to you, that's not the same thing. And let me tell you, the devil, whoever you want to call them, toxic energy, demons, entities, they come with smooth ass mouths, babe. Smooth ass mouths. They come with what they say, the tongue of a snake. Okay. They come with a tongue of a snake. And this time, maybe this is not a relationship for you. Maybe this is a friendship. Maybe this is a family member. I don't know who this is, but there's somebody who coming around you with the tongue of a snake. And you need to watch what they do and not what they say in the season. It also talks about health. Moon also mentioned health. I don't know if this is mental health or physical health, but there's going to be a turnaround in your health very soon, and you are going to return to good health. However, physical activity is going to be very important for you. So try to get outside as much as you can on cooler days. You know, don't push yourself on hot days. It's hot as hell. It's hot as hell. Stay your ass in the house. But if it's a nice degree and you can get out for a little while, do that. Ashe.
For you, Queen, I have a male energy and saying someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. So I'm showing this somebody close to you. And also 99 compassion. So what he wants to focus on with the compassion is one, he's letting me know that you need to kind of like go and, it's like, I don't know, maybe he's saying he knows that like you know there's certain things that he's giving me about you that are just beautiful, and one of those things is your heart. But there's some things that you've been through, you've seen, or some things that sometimes this world has to offer that just kind of made you, you know, very protective of it, trying to be a little walled off, you know, and he's just giving me that energy that that's not you. And to that your heart really is like, I don't know, like the best part of you, what makes you who you are. And he just wants to see you like not let certain things, you know, or sadnesses or injustices or whatever this is, like to change that. You know, just go ahead and be you. Just go ahead and be you. You know, allow yourself to be vulnerable, because I mean, he's like, it's just nobody could take away who you are from you. Nobody can, you know, yeah, you've been hurt. Yeah, you've seen some things. Life is not fair. There's a lot of ugly to it. It's like, but a lot of this ugly in life, I don't know. It's just like something about the beauty of your heart just always made certain things better for this male. And he wants you to get back to that. He wants you to keep that. He's like, because you got to find light in this life anywhere you can find it. And he said there's so much within you that is like he's like, that's just who you are. He just wants you to just go ahead and just like and be that and open up and be vulnerable and not worry about it. You know, don't let the world change you. Don't let the world change you. He's like, you know, you're too good of a person. It's like sometimes I felt like you was just like one of the few good things, like give people hope. Like you just, you know, so he just like he just doesn't want to see you change. You know, you kind of get back to who you are and make sure to like just spread that love and see that love, because that love is still there. Even when there's bad stuff, there's love right behind it. There's love within it. You know, you just got to make sure to look for it. Just find that light and stay with it. He loves you, but he's like, just, you know, you're a good person, and he doesn't want you to feel like you can't be you, or just feel jaded by stuff that happens. Like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, y'all. We are on the last reading of tonight. I know y'all tired, y'all. We have gotten here, excuse my voice, but we are on Ty with his ancestor reading. I was already getting shit together. I'm learning how to do this thing to keep y'all moving while the goddesses were doing their reading. This is an ancestor reading for Ty. And so right away when I was connected, I was laughing and sitting here thinking to myself, like, here she goes. Right away, the spirit brought forward Miss Grandma Brenda, child. She says she want to talk about this because this is her topic. I don't know what she means, but okay. And so when I asked her energy to come in, she says, I'm so proud of you for getting love like this. She says, you've been deserving of it. And like, almost like, you didn't expect it, which is making it even more better. Even though it's not perfect, it's making it more better, she keeps saying. So she wants to acknowledge the fact that this love for you was sent from spirit. Like, this is from them. And even when it's not perfect, she wants you to embrace it. But she's coming in with some energy, child. The card she draws me to is don't let pride get in your way. And so what she keeps talking to me for you is like, you know, sometimes you have a tendency to sometimes when you speak into your mate, like when you assess things, you might come across fatherly on accident and you don't mean it, child. She says, it's in the family. She yelling, it's in the family. So pull back some of your the way that you may express it. You know, like when things come up, not just on a regular, this is just talking about when arguments or disruptions happen. So when they happen, make sure you pull back at first and don't come across judgmental, even though you may not see it. So let's think, let's pause. And they, you know, what she's giving me is that you are now finally entering into the time period that you want. She says things look up, and just acknowledge that, because now that they look up, there's no turning back. But she says, but when they don't always make sense, still continue to do what you do. She said, I love you. She said, shit, I don't understand all this stuff, but she says, I still want to let you know I got you. Ashe. She don't understand everything you doing. She's talking about some other shit, but she says she still got you. You know what she's talking about. Ashe.
Ashe. I get a grandfather energy for you, King. I get a grandfather energy. This could be a great grandfather or just your grandfather in general. I may be wrong. It could possibly be an uncle. I keep hearing him say like son, like you got to do it like this, son, my boy. So I don't know who that is. If it resonates with you, let me know. Anyway, he's saying, my boy, you got more work to do. There's more work to do. I don't know if you're going to be taking classes, if you're going to be starting a new project, something, if you're going to be auditioning or practicing. I don't know, but it's something to kind of do with like education and like more work on something. So I don't know what you got going on, sir, or you might be getting offered this opportunity if it hasn't already taken place. But he said, my boy, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. He said, there's still more work to be done. You still got stuff to do. He said, "You're amazing." He said, "You're amazing." He wants to acknowledge your growth over the last 4 years. He said, "Look back the last 4 years." He said, "So look how far you've come, what you've accomplished." He said, "You're amazing." He said, "But my boy, there's still more work to do." Um, when we go to the cards, I get the Seven of Autumn, the Seven of Autumn, and the Seven of Autumn says, "Have patience, be patient, and don't worry so much." This can be with relationships, friendships, and also business propositions. So if there has been some new projects you've been thinking about taking on, or you've been waiting for something to pop up and you're just like, what the hell's happening? Spirit says, be patient. Be patient and know that something is coming. Don't worry. Spirit says, take this time right now and kind of rest. Plan your next steps so that they can be just as amazing as you are. After you get an idea in your head, you write it down. It's a plan, execute it properly, okay? Also, it's talking about it's going to be a prudent time to start investing money into self. So I don't know what that means for you. If you need, whatever you need, props or whatever, if you're doing acting stuff, if you're doing the music thing, I don't know if you need speakers or microphones or whatever, but investing in self in this season is going to be very, very important. Yeah, your friends are cool. Yeah, taking trips are cool. Yeah, vacations are nice. Right now, invest in self because you're going to be needing things soon and you're not going to think that you would have needed them, but they're going to come up and you're going to be like, damn, I had the money and I blew it on whatever. So just watch your money wisely and then just know in this season, anything that has to do with education, anything that has to do with, practicing or doing more of projects, things of that nature that are coming up, take them if the opportunity arises. They are going to be really good for your bag, sir. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe. For you, King, I got Uncle Melvin saying, "Be creative, look for ways to build, grow, and manifest." Um, he is telling me, like, even if sometimes you just have a couple dollars or whatever, he wants you to kind of get into this habit of, and if you are, then great, but get in this habit of like $5. I mean, just anything, and trying to figure out, how can I sow that to work for me in the future. He's saying because it's not really about the amount, it's about the action. It's about creating a habit and creating a pattern of making sure that you just it's gonna make you feel different. It's gonna make you feel like I'm doing something for my future and getting me a little bit more forward thinking. But it's just I don't know. It's just like he's giving me. It's gonna raise your vibration, especially when you can do it little by little and then feel like, okay, I can see it. I'm manifesting it not just with my mind, but also physically. So if that's, you know, taking an electric car company and investing $50 for a little stock or whatever, but just it doesn't have to be anything huge. Little by little, just start to build that up for yourself. The other thing he's given me is 33 communication. Okay, and he's saying, make sure that you are getting your voice out there. He said, in some ways you are, and in some ways he feels like you kind of slowed down a little bit. And it doesn't have to necessarily be in the way that you think it is. You never know if you should be writing a book. You never know, but he feels like your voice or needs to be out there in some kind of way. Your perspective, your opinion, and he does want you to acknowledge, and be proud of yourself. Like, hey, to remember that in a blink of an eye, things can change, and they can change to make you sad, but they can also change to bring you a lot of joy. So kind of carry that with you. He's giving me this energy of him being kind of out on the ocean on a boat and just realizing like, yeah, sometimes the waves are going to be rocky. Sometimes, the storm is going to come, but there's always a calm. There's always a calm before and there's always a calm after. And just remember that. But, you know, keep seeing yourself as a visionary, keep seeing yourself as I'm going to keep adapting and adjusting to try different things and try different projects, but he has really given me a strong energy with you need to get your voice out there, whether it's writing, whether it's, you know, singing, whether it's speaking, whatever, but that voice needs to be heard. Maybe a story that you need to tell, but it's time to really kind of get that moving and get working on that. Ashe.
Ashe, y'all. We have come to the end of the live because y'all know when Moon gets tired, she don't be playing. I done heated up my food in between. So catch us again on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love y'all. If y'all was on a free reading list, it's not because we curved y'all or dissed y'all. It's because the Skip the Lines, they got busy tonight. So try again next time, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't want to late, if you don't want to late,
you don't want to wait too late, y'all.
All right. She knew me. She know I was trying to rhyme. If you don't want to wait too late, skip the line. I'm Moon Butterfly Goddess, y'all. I'm checking out. I'll see y'all next time. We love y'all. Good night.
I'm the Water Goddess. Y'all have a great night.
I'm the Red Tiger. Thanks for coming in, and see you next time.
All right, y'all. Good night, beautiful people. Ciao.